fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean, and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I take the red pill, I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Morning, fellas and ladies. How we doing this morning? How we doing? I felt like shit yesterday, so I went to sleep really fucking early, and now I feel great. I don't know. I had like a massive headache, and then I was really tired, and then I went to bed, and then that was great. Felt great after that. Fatal Fury. What is this? Why does this look like, oh, there's another anime that looks very similar to this. Essential tips you need to know. Tekken 8. Another day with nothing, I guess. Isn't that about right? Let's see. We'll do this one. Okay, we'll do this one.
Peggy 16.
Now we not gonna do that. We gonna do this one. What the hell is that?
Somebody's definitely here.
Oh, Pam's in the house.
Dispatch, this is Officer Thompson. Come in.
Who the hell is that?
That's creepy.
Dad, you said you'd stay with me.
Hey, he lied to you. He went to the store to get milk. He's never coming home.
Him?
You forgot about me. You failed me.
Please, just talk to me.
You were never there when I needed you.
I tried.
No, you didn't.
Fuck.
That's creepy.
Don't do this to me.
This looks like it might actually be a really good indie game.
No, Enough. This ends now.
Oh, bro, those are fingers. Ugh. Damn. Get some. The hell is this? This another indie game? This looks like a Backrooms game. What the shit? I don't know why. I love games that have these textures. Like what was going on in the subway. I love these textures. Yep, that's where I'm gonna die, right there. I'm gonna die right there in that sunflower field. I love sunflowers. That is awesome. Oh, that's cool. Morning, TBI Tom. How's it going? Oh, Nigel here? Yeah, he is. How's it going, Nigel? That's really cool. This is an anime. I am almost 100% sure. Tekken, Liu Kang. That's it. That's all we get. No more games. Sad day, isn't it? Okay, let's move on. At least we can make fun of a game developer. Apparently, a game developer flopped.
What is this game? So, Aphelion. This might be the biggest flop I've seen in the gaming industry in a long time. Aphelion. What is this game?
Isn't that one where they were on the moon or whatever? Aphelion. That sounds really familiar. Let's find the trailer for that and watch that. That sounds really, 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 really familiar. It is that one. It's the one with the lady main actor or whatever.
I thought this mission was my dream.
Yeah.
Came here to find the heat source of Persephone and tell the world if this place could save humanity. But it turns out I can't do it without you.
Yep. I had my doubts about this game, by the way. I was like, it looks good, but I don't know.
Whatever happened, we're gonna finish this mission.
I was right, though. Woke. Yep. So that game flopped. Harder. It flopped harder than an old man's ball sack. Man, don't you just love it? Oh, is he gonna do the same?
Dude, this thumbnail. Did you have to do them like this? Really?
We just saw the trailer. We don't need to see the trailer.
Well, let's correct the record here. Let's see how many people are really playing it. How many people are in the modern audience this time? 80.
So you mean to tell me that the all-time peak for this pile of shit was a 219?
There's 80. So this is this is actually impressive. It is. This is impressive. Like, this is... So, do you guys think
Oh my
they're
god. Bro.
making their money back with this game?
Yo, chat's
What do you
cooked,
think?
man.
Do you
Nigel
think they're
cooked.
gonna make the money back or not? 200 tried it and refund it. Paid testers. Clarius, the company is called Don't Read, I guess. And the West is unsalvageable. Check out Life is Strange Reunion. Okay, Life is Strange Reunion. Life is Strange.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Reunion. When did this game come out? Let me see the release date. It came out a couple of days. Oh, it came out this week.
Oh.
Ooh.
When are they gonna realize that they should just stop making these games? Just stop making the style of games, dude. Like, just stop doing it. Stop doing it to yourself. You're literally hitting yourself at this point. Like, what are you doing?
Jesus, guys. Oh my god. This is bad. So how much did they spend on it? Aphelion? Let me see how much did they spend on the game. I'm just going to do an AI check. Aphelion game, how much did it cost to make plus marketing? This is an AI summary, so it's going to probably be mostly inaccurate, but it'll give you a general idea. So what does it say? $2 billion, somebody says. No, it's not Concord, okay? Yeah, it's not. When's Nick Shirley going to do a video about video game development fraud? Had a production cost of $8 million. Okay.
Oh, man.
So it was.
Well, they damn sure didn't make that back.
It cost $8 million. So let's say it was $8 million. So if you sell, okay, let's do the math, right?
Well, how much is the game being sold
Let's say
for?
it cost $8 million to make this game, and 6,000 people bought the game. So let's do some math. Let me calculator. All right. So if 6,000 people bought it times, let's say it's $60. Okay, so you're down $7.6 million.
Oh my god, dude, that studio is cooked. Oh, oh, shit.
Okay, so you've spent $8 million and you've made $360,000.
Yo, they're so cooked. That studio's out,
So,
man.
I think that, guys, I think that this is another
Flopperooski.
This is another competitor for one of the most artistic applications to McDonald's.
Yo, I need
ever
to get
made.
that.
It is. I didn't even know about this game. I had no idea about it. And now
We saw it. We knew
it's
what it was.
fucking hilarious. Oh my god, modern games are so... Like, how do you make a game like this and think that it's not gonna flop? Really? Like, and also, like, there's not even any gameplay.
And you know what really sucks? These fuckers are so predatory. They put it in a space game, a single player experience that was in space. The market for single player space games is so like minute, so tiny that everyone wants a good space game. And then you get a game like this knowing that you just fell for predatory tactics because they gave a space game, but they did it in a woke ideology way. It sucks. It sucks. It genuinely just sucks. Everything about this sucks. It's awful. Because I want a good space game. But whatever, I was watching the trailers for this, I was like, man, I don't know. And I'm happy that I held off on it. I am. I'm genuinely happy.
There's nothing that even happens in the trailer. This is the full game. Okay, let's look at the actual game itself. Let's click somewhere randomly in the middle.
Look over here first. No, I regret doing that. Should not have done that. By the way, this is me sprinting, by the way.
You're
Please don't make me
sprinting?
Jump that.
There's a curve there.
I mean, the game looks pretty at least.
Sure to make this. So we go back the other way. That little passage should now be open that we tried to go down. Yeah, and I think there's another feed just here.
Just in time.
She's out of breath. She's out of breath from that. Are you kidding me?
There's another feed just here.
Just in time.
Where do I go now, though?
So,
So try and get as far as we can.
let's go forward.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, that looked shit.
We made it.
It's a cinematic.
It's cinematic garbage.
There's nothing that even happens. Like, there's nothing happening ever.
So this game isn't even 3 hours long. No, it's like 5.
Keep going.
This game's only 5 hours long.
Oh,
Is there anything here?
No.
It looks like, not really.
How much is this shit?
All you do,
It's walk around.
you're just walking around the entire time. There's nothing. It's not even a video game. This is amazing. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. How pathetic. So, wow. Okay, it's a
How do you spend $8 million on this garbage? There's nothing to even do in the entire game. Like, the sounds are okay. The environments at the beginning of the game were decent, but like, then it just got into like mediocre environments. How is like, what is this? This is just nothing. That's barren. This is barren. That's where the start was. Barren. There's nothing here. Like, what the fuck?
14 Game of Sutra title piece. Gamers don't have to.
Wait, Game of Sutra? Journalist behind 2014 Game of Sutra piece titled? I've never heard that. What is a Game of Sutra?
Gamers are. No.
Gamers don't have to be your audience. Gamers are over. What? Who do you think plays games? Where are these people? Dude, what basement dweller have these people's basement crawled out of? Oh my god, these people break. Dude, oh my god. Gamers don't have to be your audience. Gamers are over. Bro, gamers are who buy these games. What are you talking about? I like. This is the problem with these development studios right here. If I had known this, I'd have been chewing this shit up and spitting it out like a piece of tar paper, like in the garbage where it fucking belongs. This is the theme with all of these companies that want to treat gamers like they don't matter in a gaming space. Bro, the minute you start alienating gamers, you start attacking gamers, you start saying gamers are over, who the fuck do you think buys a gaming product, you fucking reject? Like, you know what? Good. I'm happy this company's going out of business. That's what you fucking get. That's what you fucking get. That's what you get. That's what you get.
So this girl that wrote the article that like basically started Gamergate, this is her video game, and the lead writer. Wow. Wow.
Hey, maybe it is a Nintendo game.
Is this it? Let me see if I can find. Yes, here's the article right here. Leia Alexander, August 28th, 2014.
Maybe you're right. Maybe whenever they say gamers, they mean men. Maybe you're right, actually. Hold on, wait. You might actually,
This
like,
is
low-key
her
be on. Hold on,
video.
wait.
The article.
Men don't have to be your audience. Men are over. That would make a lot more sense. Maybe it's kind of like coded talk, kind of like what they did in Pizzagate. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're onto something there. That would make a lot more sense.
That, like, basically started Gamergate. This is her video game, and the lead writer...
Just like Pragmata, when they were saying if gamers... Well, no, they just kind of said if men played Pragmata, then they were... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not the same.
Wow. Wow. Is this it? Let me see if I can find... Yes, here's the article right here. Leia Alexander, August 28th, 2014. Jeez, shut the fuck, we're doing that. I have to say, a culture writer, look at this, son to create a culture in your spaces, of course, right?
We need to go...
And
Hold on,
this was a real
wait,
culture
stop it.
writer, look at this.
We need to kind of create a curated culture in your space. You're responsible for what spawns in the vacuum. Well, you've got 213 people that have spawned in your vacuum. I bet now you wish it was more, huh? I bet now that you're sitting at your desk with your 316K, that after you had spent 8 mil to make a game, I bet you were wishing that you had spawned more.
Time to create a culture in your spaces, of course, right? And this was a really, really big article. This made everybody super, super mad. And so this happened now. Did she learn her lesson? She has not learned. After literally 12 years of learning, she has still not been lured.
Not lured yet.
How many pop-ups? I don't know. I'm not reading all that. Nobody did. And so anyway, allow me to make this as simple as I can. No appeal, no purchase. Smells like failed Hollywood writer who thinks she's too good for games and she found out. Well, she wasn't even good enough for games instead. She's still around.
And you know what's even more interesting than this? I've noticed that with these woke ideology games, the more of them that are coming out, the less people are playing them. Like, let's say a different game of the same nature was released earlier last year. And it had like 300 players. I've noticed that player base shrinks every year. It's not even that the game is woke. The writing in it is dog shit, bro. It's awful. It amazes me how bad the writing is in this slop. It does. I don't even think the game was made for writers.
The writer is a pathetic activist. Oh my god. Well, I look forward to seeing her working at Applebee's. What do you guys think? Applebee's, Chili's, Wendy's,
Sonic. I can see her working at Sonic.
You know, like something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Game dev, yep. Journalist, exactly. Wendy's, OnlyFans.
Apelion? Alphilion?
Hot enough for that. Wouldn't happen. Next. Resisting arrest? Oh, Whataburger. I like that. Yeah, Whataburger. Yeah, you know what? I like Popeyes. Yeah,
Popeyes is good. Yeah. They need someone else there to fuck my order up. I love that idea. Yeah, let's send them over to Popeyes. They fucked the game up, so you know they'll work real well at Popeyes.
Man,
I love Popeyes whenever they do it right, but man, it's like 1 in 5 meals.
And prove her on Popeyes. And so that's it. Newest Bungie employee? Yeah, the newest Bungie employee, exactly. So I didn't even know that. I didn't. This is what's crazy, is that these games are the unsung concords of 2026. Let me think. All right, so we have... Unsung Songs of Concord 2026. So Last Flag. What's this game called? Aphelion? That's a guy in League of Legends, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't that a guy in League of Legends? Aphelion? Aphelios. Okay, yeah, there it was. I got it. See, it's close. I played fucking this game. I was about him sometimes because he was really good. He was really,
I
really
think
good.
that the more of these games that flop around like a fucking flounder on dry land, the better off the gaming market's gonna be. Because you can because like, these developers that have made these games have been completely fucking crushed, whether it be under the weight of their own ideology, because nobody buys these slopfest games, or whether it be by being pushed out of the gaming space altogether by gamers, by even the own development team, because you can't tell me that working with somebody that is willing to throw and burn up $8 million is a pleasant person to work with. I'm sorry, but anybody that's willing to burn, to pour gasoline on money and light it on fire just to feel the warmth for 5 seconds doesn't really care about what anyone else thinks around them. I'm sorry. You can't tell me it was pleasant working with this person. So, so I would go based on that, saying that the more pressure that comes down on these people and these woke atmospheres that they've generated for themselves, the better off gaming will be as a whole. 100%. Like 1000%. Because you also have to keep in mind that these people will go after your jobs and your livelihoods. If they can. They will bully you on social media. They will get other people to bully you on social media. So, whenever a game like this, it gets thrown at the wall and it doesn't stick, it's a beautiful day as a gamer. It really is. Because you can't even... They've gotten so flushed out that they can't even produce or create what is effectively an indie game at this point. So now they're like... I know that they had an $8 million budget, but I guarantee you the next woke ideology game is going to be even lower on the totem pole. Until eventually, they will no longer be in the gaming space where they belong. They don't belong here, just like they seem to think that men don't belong in gaming. Well, I hate to break it to you, but the men are the majority of gaming. There are lady gamers out there, sure. But whenever you make a game with guns in it, or you make a game with badass action in it, when you make a game with ships and battleships and spaceships, and that's usually geared towards men. Hate to say it, but the main core audience of that game's gonna be men across the board, whether you like it or not.
And so I actually know a lot of the characters in that game. All right, so what are the
Let's move on from this.
do an armed robbery on a gas station? The hell is this?
This is a robbery.
It's a robbery?
Is it?
Okay.
Why is she holding the gun like that?
What was this?
Oh, I get it. She must have been working at that studio. She owes a lot of money to that studio now. Man, I guess this is the last resort, huh?
This is a robbery.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what did that
On
say?
a gas station? The hell is this?
End wokeness. This lady tried pulling an armed robbery on a gas station on Friday. How it went.
This is a robbery.
It's a robbery?
Okay. Okay. There's a robbery. I'm telling you right now. There's a robbery.
Bro, she just looked at the barrel of that gun. They failed at making games. I guess they gotta do something now, right? Oh, God.
I'm telling you right now.
These people would have been naturally selected. It's a crime of nature that these people have the internet. Genuinely. It is a crime of fucking nature that these people aren't in a bog somewhere making mushroom stew and howling in the night. Holy shit. God Damn, bro.
There was a robbery.
There's a robbery.
Oh my!
What the fuck? Yeah, you just shot that gun, bitch. What you doing? Reach across the counter, grab the goddamn thing. What you doing? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What the hell did she shoot? What did she shoot to make all this goddamn smoke?
Oh my! What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
What?
What are you doing? The owner in the back room.
The robbery. The robbery. The robbery.
Yeah, the owner in the back room.
Bitch, you way too soft-spoken to do that. You way too soft-spoken to sit up in here and act like you gonna rob that joint. You could have found somebody on the side of the road that would have been able to you could have gone 50-50 with, that would have been way more of a fucking a non-soft-spoken person to sit here and rob this damn store. You wasting I'd be looking at that lady, be like, lady, you wasted my goddamn time. You either shoot me or get the hell out of my face.
The owner in the back room, run!
What a dumbass motherfucker. Yo! Yo! Yo, I know this did not just happen. What a fucking idiot! Yo! No!
What the fuck? What the hell is going on? She gonna shoot the camera out?
Ain't no way she gonna hit it. She's not gonna hit it. She gonna oh! Oh!
That woman robber is going viral. They interviewed the store worker. Oh no!
Oh my!
The man substituting for a friend behind the counter had talked
He wasn't even supposed to be there?
So you mean to tell me that he couldn't open that register if he fucking wanted to?
down once, and like a Jedi convincing stormtroopers these are not the droids you're looking for, tricked her into making a run at the empty office.
Bro, just seeing her look at the fucking barrel of the gun hurts my fucking soul. Oh my god.
Droid you're looking for, tricked her into making a run at the empty office.
So I tried to let her to be calm, and I saw her mentality is not awake.
I knew that bitch was retarded, so I just needed to tell her something.
I told her to leave the gun on the table. She did. So I know if I'm gonna tell her to go out, the cops here, run, she gonna run.
The 42-year-old woman did.
And she shot. I told her, listen, the owner in the back, he has a mic, go shot him. And I called the cops directly because she started shooting in the back room. Yeah, that's actually what happened.
What was she shooting?
What a fucking idiot, bro. What an absolute dim-witted dumbass fuck. Holy shit. Dude.
At
Oh
the
my...
monsters? She's shooting all the white monster cups.
Called the cops and finally we got here and I'm still alive.
Kanawha County deputies caught her not far from the scene.
Oh, I could only imagine why. Let me guess, she tried to run from the scene. Is that it? She tried to run?
On quarter G.
What a surprise.
Peterson faces multiple charges
look at that, boys. It's the face of stupidity incarnate. Here we go.
With the armed robbery attempt.
What a fucking moron, bro. People not know how cameras work?
Bro, you failed so bad at trying to rob this store, you became famous for being a dumbass. Here's your prize.
No, you don't understand. See, you didn't raid in Classic WoW. I raided in Classic WoW. I understand the depths of the human mind. You can just tell them, put the gun down, go walk in the back room. That's where all the money's at, and they'll just do it. They'll just do it. It's crazy.
Stupid ass, bro. Like, what the fuck? What the shit?
Look at that. Uh-oh.
You don't know who you are? Huh? You like pedophiles? You into that shit? Look at what you're doing here.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm in danger.
This is you know what this is like?
Remember, guys, they're peaceful protests. Anytime you ask, they're always peaceful.
I'm going to leave.
This is like if you go and, like, I remember I was playing Cyberpunk, and, like, you go into, like, one of the aisles, and it's, like, some random aisle from, you know, like, some random, like, bunch of fucking idiots, basically. And it's like you aggro some random Cyberpunk gang, and they just start yelling at you and running after you. Yeah.
Oh, I just got assaulted.
Someone just threw a rock at her. Did you hear it?
Oh, I just got assaulted.
You hear that?
They just threw a rock in my face. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that one just threw a rock in my face.
Isn't it crazy that there's a really, really easy solution to this.
You round them up and you put them in the box where they should be. You put them in the box and you throw away the key, and that's how we get rid of tyranny.
There's a super easy solution. Some people might not like it, but it works. I just hope that...
Yo, I had some jackwagon tell me. I had some jackwagon in one of my comments on one of these videos. I'm sure some of y'all saw it. Tell me during one of these videos, well, the death penalty exists and there's still a bunch of murder or some stupid shit like that. And I'm like, so should we just open up all the prisons? Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're saying, dumbass. Use your brain for 5 seconds and think before you speak. For the love of God.
In the year 2028, I'll have a chance for the guy that will solve the problem.
That's right.
I don't know, maybe it'll take 2032, maybe 2036, but eventually, I'm going to be able to vote for a guy that's going to solve this problem.
Show them no fucking mercy. That's what I want to see. I want to see a candidate that is going to crack down on this so hard that they won't even dream of doing this.
I'm waiting for that. I'm very excited to be able to vote for that guy. Problem solved? Yep. So easy to solve this.
Okay. I'm in serious danger.
Uh-huh.
All right, please share this.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna fucking wait for this, bitch!
Uh-huh. Yep. They're feral. They're rabid. Uh-oh.
I'm in danger! Help! Help! I'm a journalist. I'm in danger.
Why aren't they over there?
Damn, y'all out early this morning, huh? So, how do cops abuse their power? Other than using it to stop a bunch of fucking schizos and put them in adult daycare. I mean, it happens, sure, but you're trying to compare every single cop to every single cop. So does that mean that every single white person is the same, every single black person is the same, every single Hispanic is the same, every single Asian is the same? Based on that logic? You could just, since you're already like going that far with all the cops, you might as well just do it with all the cultures and the skin colors too, huh? I mean, why stop there? Most cops are the same. Yeah. That's crazy. How'd you come to that conclusion? I don't even want to engage with this stupid ass. Get the fuck out of my chat. You're a fucking idiot. Just get the fuck out of here. Bye.
I'm in danger.
I just don't even want to engage with it. I just don't. I don't have the mental span to sit here and try to stoop down to that level because I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, bro.
The other police are running away.
I just got assaulted really bad. I'm a journalist. I'm
God.
reporting undercover. Antifa just threw a rock in my face.
Did it hit you?
Yes, I have it on camera.
You have it on camera?
And they just threw it out, or...
Let's go, Timothy.
They don't give a fuck.
I can't breathe.
Do you want to take your hood off or not while they're here?
Hold on. What happened?
In Delta 3
Blue City, they don't care. I guess.
Oh,
Seattle's such a beautiful city as mental patients. Portland police. This is.
I love seeing these morons that are like, "Oh, the police are tyrants." I bet whenever someone breaks into your house, and you have to call the police, you feel really fucking stupid, don't you? The mentality of saying that all cops will abuse their power if they get the chance is so fucking lobotomized, it's not even funny. The mental capacity of somebody that says that has to be at like a first grade level. It's not even funny how childish that sounds. It's crazy. It actually is fucking crazy.
The cosmetic police department that they have there.
can't get this off.
On bicycles.
I don't. Can I help you?
Let's unzip. Hold on.
Can you unzip this? Okay. Okay. Sorry, my name's Katie. I'm a journalist.
Yep. Why the fuck these crazy gangs?
It's good to hear, Timothy.
The reason why the crazy gangs are allowed to do this is because people call people like me crazy.
No, they're allowed to do this because the United States government, for whatever reason, refuses to crack down on this. Whenever you approach a crowd in a public space and you're the one that's being told that it's their right to sit there and throw peace bricks at police officers and use them as their punching bag while you're just trying to get past them in your vehicle with your family and they start trying to roll your vehicle over, is the point where the United States government needs to mobilize the National Guard of the United States military, go in there, round all these people up and put them in jail for a year for committing, I don't know. I've come up with a bunch of fucking excuses to put them in jail. I don't know. I don't really care. But the minute you start getting together with a whole bunch of people and start throwing rocks at people, or pushing old people over, or rolling cars with people inside, or burning cars into the pavement is the day that you need to spend at least minimum a year in jail, if not longer. In my honest opinion, you don't need to be out with the general population. It's obvious you don't have a fucking job to go to. So, like, why do you need to be out in the general population? Now, if you want to stand on the sidewalk and protest peacefully, fine. I don't care. But the minute you start assaulting people, the minute you start rolling cars, the minute you start burning shit down, the minute you start rioting by breaking into private stores and robbing them dry, is the moment you need to immediately be put in the box. You need to be put in the box. You need to be put in a nice little white vest with cuckoo white walls on all sides of you, and you need to be fed a steady, constant stream of 2 pill feedings a day, where you can sit there in your little white vest and rock back and forth until you finally decide that you're going to act right in society. Like, I don't understand how we can possibly even put up with this.
There is an easy way to solve this problem. There is, and everybody knows it. But the reason is that we allow our empathy and our sympathy for these people and our perceived values to allow us to create complete chaos. It is crazy on both ends. I don't think it's crazy. I think that it's actually, like, I think that if you look at every civilized society in history, there is somebody inside.
Go take a shower and go to work, bum. So, what have you done for the community around you? Because I was a firefighter. I fought fires and saved people's lives. What have you done? Have you done anything for the community around you? I've done CPR on people. I've held people's faces together on the pavement. Have you done anything for your community besides sit here and advocate for the mass importation of terrorism? But you know, it's funny you say that. I actually have to pay taxes on what I make from YouTube now, so last time I checked, that means that I have a job. But since you're so worried about me and what I'm doing, I think I should care about what you're doing. Have you volunteered firefight before? Have you given any of your time to the local soup kitchen? Have you donated to charity? What have you done with your time? Have you done anything that you haven't gotten paid to do? Nothing? Nothing, huh? Man. That's crazy. Don't roach out on me now. You seemed like you like to chirp a lot. If Wade wasn't here, that's right. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't be here. That's right. Specific, everybody should be very specific when speaking, like... We're gonna put it up to a vote. You gonna get banned? Now this is a generational crash out, by the way. He's been here through several streams. Not committed. Have mind you, not a committed person. I can tell by how often he comes in. But you know, he's still got a big mouth on him. So we gonna silence that mouth by taking him out of the gene pool, or are we gonna leave that up in there? You know what I'm saying? Where'd he go? Where the hell did he go? Right here. See, not a very committed individual, but he's still a generational fuck-up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still here, coming in every few hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, what are we gonna do with this guy? I mean, man, it's a good thing we got this democracy system thing in the chat, you know what I'm saying? That way, I don't have to feel bad, though I don't really feel bad at all for doing this. Even if I just banned him, I wouldn't really care. I wouldn't lose a day of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do with him? Well, yeah, he's a third generation fuck up. You see, he's been in here for 3 streams, so that makes him a third generation fuck up. You see, like, whenever you come into multiple streams because you don't have a job and you ain't got nothing else better to do, each one of those times is a generation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this dude's obviously a fuck up because he doesn't have anything else better to do. So we just gonna give him something to do by banning him on my stuff, so that way he can go and find something to do. You know what I'm saying? So since 70, it was like, what was it, like 76%? You can go on and find something else to do, bud. By the way, if you're new here, please hit like on the stream. Please hit like on all the videos that you see. If we can get to 400 likes on all the videos, a little birdie flopped up on deck saying that, you know, YouTube algo like 400 likes on videos. So we can just go ahead and get all that stuff up. That'd be great. Please hit like on the stream. That definitely helps out with views. W chat. Yeah, that's fine. No. You can be a fuck up. You can be a fuck up. But whenever you start taking it out on the people around you, that's whenever you get removed from places. Rightfully so. There's nothing like catching a punch because some dude just lost his car. You know how annoying that is? You gonna ruin my day because you lost your car? Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can be a fuck up. But how you choose to handle being a fuck up, that's what defines you as a person.
That thinks a lot like I do, that had the same solution, and they solved the problem. I think that if you look at every single instance, every single place, every single outcome, the same thing happened.
The host is dumb. He doesn't even know he called all his listeners bums. I didn't call anybody a bum. I call you a bum because you are. So he's attacking free speech. I hate to break it to you, but this is my channel. If you come into my channel and you say stupid shit in my channel, you're gonna get perma'd. And there is no coming back from a perma on this channel. I make sure of it. Everyone's a fuck up. Nobody's gone through life without fucking up. You know what that's called? It's called being relatable. You notice how I didn't glaze fucking up? I just walked over it because everybody fucks up. I don't have to glaze it. I don't have to talk about it because everybody knows what it's like to fail. Unless you don't. In that case, what's it like being a Nepo baby? Now, some of you may have gotten lucky, but I want the people that got lucky in their life that haven't had to deal with failure to realize how lucky they are and how proud of themselves they should be. Because there are a lot of people that don't have that luxury. And others just have everything handed to them. There is no free speech in this chat. It's a dictatorship, guy. I choose to put people's bands up for a vote. And they all know that. And they still show up here. You know why? Because I make fun of people like you. That's why.
It's interesting.
Tell you what, go up to your boss if you have one of those. I doubt you do. And tell him to fuck himself. See how quickly you keep that job.
Solution. You send in the National Guard. You violently arrest and you, if they are violent, brutalize these people to the extent that they can never do it again. And then you put them in
If you're new here, please sub to the channel. Please hit like on the stream. Every freaking like helps. Every day that y'all show up helps. And hit that like button. You ain't even got to stick around. Just showing up and hitting the like button on the stream helps. I'm here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Every day. Every day. There's no excuse for you not to be here. Or at least to show up and hit like on the stream.
And you keep them there.
Check out that channel membership, too. We got that channel membership. W channel members, by the way.
That's what you do. And if they're very violent, then you shoot them with a gun.
W user.
It's really simple.
W Joseph.
And then that would be the end of it. It'd be gone. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just pretty fucking obvious, right? It's back to basics. Like, yeah, duh.
I agree with that. If I feel like the United States needs to get rid of this gerrymandering bullshit, these districts, these electoral colleagues or whatever that fucking bullshit is, it needs to be left to a straight up paper vote. That's what the fuck it needs to be. None of this other dog shit. We wasting everybody's time with this trash, man.
Of course. The water gun?
No, W 300 joules.
Assaulting me. They threw a rock in my face. Hit my nose.
So they're screaming traitor.
And, yeah.
I mean, unless you're like 60. I'm 31, man. I'm not that young.
They're screaming.
You have it on video?
Yeah.
Can you try to pull it up so I can see it?
Yeah, it's on this live stream.
You know what really sucks about this is because they don't know where the rock came from. They're all going to be let go because nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's facing any repercussions. The crowd isn't even going to be dispersed.
They throw rocks, they throw web, yeah.
Why don't we,
Sadly, nowhere outside the U.S. people are this nuts.
You can pull it up.
No, actually, people are this nuts. They're this crazy everywhere.
Yeah, I keep getting told that. I keep getting told that I'm still a baby. And you know what? I take that as a compliment, genuinely. I do. Because, like, I don't want to be 46, guys. I mean... I don't want it. I want time to stop already, goddammit. Every time another birthday comes around, I'm like, fuck, man, stop. And it gets faster, too. It's getting faster, man. When does it stop?
There is a expectation of violence, then, you know, you're going to stop that from happening. That's the reason why. So, yeah, can we kill Nazis then? Well, there aren't any Nazis. I mean, and yeah, if a Nazi tries to attack you with a rock, then of course you should be able to kill them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, duh, of course.
I'm sorry, but I'm not even gonna lie. If you sit there and throw a rock at a person and they have a gun in their hand, or if they have a gun on their persons, they should be able to open fire at you. Because rocks kill people. Bricks kill people. Frozen water bottles kill people. Snowballs with rocks in them kill people. Like, what are we even doing? Like, what are we doing? Seriously.
I mean, like, why is that even a question? It's not because they're a Nazi. It's because they're trying to hit you with a rock. 7 years ago, age finally. What is this? I'll pull it up again.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this.
You can reboot it after you shot.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good, guys. I'm really tired of this shit.
It's not even that they keep releasing them. It's that none of this shit, none of it holds. Because the local police in these quote-unquote sanctuary cities don't want to put these people in jail where they belong for just doing this. Like, when you've got a person that walks up to a group of people and she gets run off, how the fuck is that a peaceful protest? That means that the counter-protesters can't even, like, they can't even come together to counter-protest. That they're chasing away any opposition they have. How's that a peaceful protest? When you start chasing away counter-protesters because it falls apart, like what happened in New York with the counter-protesters that were Venezuelan, where they were trying to protest Maduro, I guess now they have to just chase off everybody that doesn't agree with their viewpoints, huh? Because they know how cooked they are. It's sad that everybody knows that these people are getting paid to protest this shit, and the police are so damn, like, captured by this bullshit that they're not even stepping in to do anything. Like, the government itself, the state government wants this to happen because they're the ones paying for it. They're using our taxpayer dollars to mass import all of these people from other countries, giving them places to stay, food, water, transportation, and healthcare, and then paying protesters to keep them here. All of our taxpayer dollars. All of it.
A dead Nazi's not a Nazi anymore. The problem that I have with the punching Nazis thing is the fact that
it's a way to dehumanize you and turn you into, it's a way to objectify you. It's a way to turn you into something that makes it okay for people to harm you. That's what the problem is. And the big issue is that with the constant use of the Nazism, it loses the meaning behind it. That's the biggest part. So it's kind of like the boy that cried wolf. They've cried wolf so much that whenever there finally is going to be a wolf, no one's going to listen to them. That's the scary part.
People want to refer to anybody who they disagree with as a Nazi. But anyway, no, it's insane to me that we put up with this shit in America. It really is. Why are we putting up with this? This is crazy. Like, it makes me so frustrated to see this. In case anyone is what, this is the Antifa flag. It's direct. It was organized by Antifa, a terrorist group. Why are they allowed to mobilize and attack federal property in the first place? Would ISIS be treated the same way? That's exactly it. I would treat these people like ISIS. I would.
Isn't Antifa already considered a terrorist organization in America? The algorithm really wants me to watch this bozo. Well, here, let me help you. There you go. You got to worry about it no more.
And it's really funny for me to see this.
I thought Antifa was classified a terrorist organization in the U.S. Is Antifa classified as a terrorist organization in the U.S.? The left-wing anti-fascist. Yeah. So the White House at .gov did designate Antifa as a domestic terrorism organization. So it is a domestic terrorism organization. What the fuck is this? Oh.
This. Hassan's right about the Dow not reflecting average well-being of citizen. He's retarding pretty much every detail on why. Yeah, he is right about that. I've talked about that myself too. But it's about interjecting it into times when it doesn't really make sense, right? I think that's clearly what Train was talking about. So
You want to listen to the Bloodwall guy? Ask Chat GBT. Bro doesn't clean his room. You gonna listen to him? What are we gonna do with this guy? He doesn't like that I watch Asmongold. So if there's a homeless person that didn't have a leg up in this world, but they're really fucking smart, does that make him any less than what he is? Does that make that person any less than who they are? If Albert Einstein was homeless and he was never able to get a leg up in this world, would that make him any less than Albert Einstein? Maybe you should ask yourself that. Oh, bro, we got a man down in chat. Someone spilled their coffee. Man down. Someone get that man another coffee. Is it this guy? That's not the right guy. That's user. That's user. That's not him. That's not him. There he is. It was like you cooked.
So, retard saying punch Nazis are the only ones to act like Nazis? Yeah, and
no, that is absolutely the truth. These people don't want to be oppressed. They want to be the oppressor. They don't want the police. They want to be the police.
That's the problem, right? Is that they're the ones that are they are the ones that act like Nazis. So, like, their idea of a Nazi is somebody who's not seeing their point of view. How can or would you deal with the beat cops that are, in your opinion, kind of complicit?
There was a mass shooting? Oh, shit. Ah! There's not a whole lot on it, though. I might have to wait a little bit more. I'm not really a big fan of ABC. I gotta be careful what I show here.
Times, Tucker Carlson argued that Trump has a super...
Hold on, not that one.
With the unrest. I think that any of the police... So what would I do with the cops that are okay with it? Well, you just fire them.
Happened last night.
And then you bring in people that aren't. I think that if you told all of the 55-year-old fucking, like, listening to, I don't know, like, Creed, Three Doors Down, Linkin Park, fucking Disturbed, all of these guys, like, hey, listen, bro, They've got like a T-shirt with like fire on it, or like like a Ghost Rider T-shirt. You tell, hey, listen, man, we're gonna give you a badge and a gun, and I want you to solve the problem of all the crazy people that are out there in front of the ICE facility.
How's it going, Trump Bunny?
I have a feeling that they're gonna be able to figure it out. I do. I think that you have a huge amount of people that would be more than... I think that these are guys that would do it for free. I bet that if you said, oh, you can sign up for this, you have to show up for work at 9 in the morning, and you have to work 12 hours a day, and you are going to get paid literal minimum wage. Or you have to eat. I bet some of them would pay to be able to do it. They would do this to be like, wow, I don't have anything else going on, I might as well. I do it for free. Yes, these would be guys that would do it for free. And so, no. I don't know if they could stand that long, though, bro. Of course they could. I mean, for something like this, I figure they'd figure out a way around it, right? Give them legal immunity. Well, I mean, that's what police have, right? I mean, obviously, Creed sucks. It's not the point. That's not the point. By free speech, listen, your free speech, you're throwing rocks. Your reign of terrorism will be over.
That's right.
Very glad to see this. I am. And then, here's another one.
It's funny because the entire internet is against this. Like, not even like content creators are talking about this now. Like people that are like specifically gamers,
Ice out,
that were making like fuck ice stickers and stuff like that, aren't even trying to talk about this now. Even Charlie went completely dark on the situation once more and more information started coming out. Like, it's so obvious that this entire fiasco is cooked.
No.
And with more information coming out about them being paid, it's just going down the shitter.
Hire home. So we could get, let me get this straight. So all these people that want to help the homeless, I like this. This is a really great idea. We get the homeless crackheads. We say, guys, listen. All is forgiven. Here's a gun.
Oh, and you know what you do? You can pay them in like cigarettes and fireball shots. You know, the little bottles? At the end of the day, whenever they come in, you just put out on the table a whole bunch of cigarettes and like little goodie bags so that way they can take that shit and go get jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're a police officer now. Remember all those annoying people that made you mad? Go arrest all of them. Go get them. Yeah, recreating bum fights. Well, these are bum police. These are bum officers, right? And that's I do it for free. Hire the veterans. Yes, exactly. And just pay them in hot dogs. Pay them in hot dogs, Hennessy.
do you have any counter arguments to anything that I've been talking about? Isaac Ramirez. Isaac Ramirez. You have any counter arguments to anything that I've been talking about? I'll give you till 9:17. After 9:17, you're going up for a vote.
See, and let's see, and cigarettes. You come back to the station after a long day of rounding these fuckers up, and there's just like 3 different tables. One is like a pile of Fireball, the other one's a pile of hamburgers, and the other one's a pile of cigarettes. And it's like, all right, guys, get your goodie bags, fill it up.
No, just another cockroach. You're not going to say anything? Not going to have any counter arguments. You're not even going to engage with any of the topics that I have present. You just want to come in and tell me what you want me to do and then leave, huh? Man, what's it like not being in control of the situation? What's that like? What's it like being a loser and having nothing in your life handed to you? Whenever it comes to your own fucking personal bullshit. To the cooler with him. That's right, to the cooler with him. We gonna ban you. What we gonna do with you? Oh, W 1,000 jewels for the trophy. Dude, get the back. God damn it. W jewels. I have no idea what the jewels do, but that looked like a lot. Ice is awesome. I was never actually saying that ice was bad. I was just saying that there are content creators that have made stickers that, you know, say that. So, where the hell did that clown go? By the way, if you're new here, please hit like on the stream, sub to the channel. We're here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. This guy's cooked. We're going to just get rid of him. We're not going to waste any more time on him. The hell did he go? There he is. Boom, problem solved.
Up and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, and give him some scratch-off tickets too. Exactly. I take that job. Yes, exactly. And so we really do have, like, there is a way of solving this. And I think you could easily do that. All you need is somebody who's willing to do that. That's
Is it open to the public?
Zens, yeah.
Unfortunately, it is a private event.
It's a private event.
How do you get a ticket?
The tickets aren't available, unfortunately.
So what are you guys training on?
What are you doing just staying around filming people?
Mm-hmm.
You can go inside?
Unfortunately not.
How come?
Because you're acting suspicious.
But you guys don't believe in borders. That means that you should be able to go anywhere, anytime, any place, right? Well, like, why is that? Why can't you go in there?
So, like, why don't you go after these people and say that this is obviously conspiracy to commit a crime? Because if they're going around blocking businesses and preventing businesses from doing their job, that's a crime to do that. You can't just stop people from going into a business. Mm-hmm. So, like, there are already crimes that are being committed here that you can go after these people on, right? That's it. After 5 years service, you can tase a Karen. No, it's the opposite. It's like if you tase a Karen, you get a 5-year bonus.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
How's it
Lincoln
going,
Memorial
David?
Getting vandalized? No, I didn't see that.
That's right. Rules for thee, but not for me. That's right.
But yeah, I would deputize people. Absolutely. I would have a CHUD deputization program where, like, if you're
How's
a
it going,
CHUD,
Spinosaurus?
you have to answer like a 20 page
How's it going,
or a
Christopher?
20 question test, right? Where it's like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of some of the questions, right? But just like the dumbest fucking questions possible. And if like you get at least like a 90 on the test, which I think most guys would probably get a 100. It's like, what year did the PlayStation 2 come out? Like, explain the plot of Gears of War. Let me think. Besides that, what day is Free Slurpee Day? And, like, what's a woman? Yeah, what's a woman exactly? And how many genders are there? Yeah, how many genders are there? And you just ask them all these questions, and then that's all you'd need. They're acting like brown shirts? Yeah, of course. Favorite Game Awards? Yeah, explain Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Don't you just love it? These are all the same people that are advocating for the removal of borders, and they want all the ICE agents not to have masks. It's interesting, isn't it?
It's disappointing we don't have more people.
You notice how they all scattered like cockroaches too? They all ran in different directions.
It really is. I hope that one day we'll get them. I think that we deserve them. Is this what white privilege looks like? It is. And you're just asking millennials to do it. I am. Absolutely. I think that we need to have some millennials that are willing to do it. 100%. So, no, it's inevitable. I know these people are nutballs, total fucking nutballs. And they're very militant. They're aggressive, too. They're violent. And the fact that we don't stomp this out immediately, is crazy.
ICE agents need a mask for the same reason that those Antifa people were wearing a mask. For doxing and harassment.
And yeah, you're just asking millennials to do it. I am. Absolutely. I think that we need to have some millennials that are willing to do it. 100%. So no, it's inevitable. I know these people are nutballs, total fucking nutballs, and they're very militant. They're aggressive too. They're violent, and the fact that we don't stomp this out immediately. Is crazy. Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool vandalized with 8647 graffiti after Trump changes it. Wow. Well, just go get him. Yep, that's simple. Just go get him and put him in jail. Yeah, I mean, all of this stuff. See, all these things. The reason why we have this much stuff and all these problems is because nothing happens to the people that cause them. If we don't stop this,
I'm gonna let you cook a little bit, and we'll see where it
end up
goes.
like Rome. Exactly. Like, you have to have Roman law. We should bring back the Roman army formation
how's
and
it
get
going,
the
Magic
and have
Man?
them be serfs. Oh, I like that. Sounds like a good idea. Yep, just hold people accountable. You see Trump mogged the May Day protesters, and yeah, I saw that. I did. I thought it was kind of funny. And is investing the area around under renovation. Somebody put 8647 graffiti was found on Friday. We'll just find out who it is, right? Yeah, just find out who it is and go after him and arrest him. It's that simple.
No, I know what he's talking about. But I think that it's funny that it's the opposite. Democrats want to lobby together black voters and use them in the gerrymandering process. And Trump is blocking that for obvious reasons. Because it's racist. Why wouldn't he? And Trump never said that he was running again in the year 2028. He made fun of it. He poked fun at it to rage bait a bunch of people that are on the internet. And it's kind of funny. It's hilarious because they're falling for it.
In the New York Times, Tucker Carlson argued that Trump
and to be quite frank, if Trump ran for office again, I'd probably vote for him, honestly.
In an interview with the New York Times, Tucker Carlson argued that Trump has a supernatural component that makes those in his close proximity obedient and docile. Carlson said he experienced the effect firsthand, likening it to smoking hash.
And there is a kind of quality that he
I never thought I'd see Tucker Carlson as a conspiracy theorist.
has that's spellbinding.
Honestly.
I think it probably literally is a spell. And the effect is to weaken people around him and make them more compliant and more confused. And I've experienced this myself. You spend a day with Trump, and there may be a supernatural component to it. I'm not a theologian.
A lot of bullshit.
It's real. And then
got Tucker Carlson saying that Trump has some kind of aura that makes people do what he wants.
anyone who's been around him can tell you it's real. Instead,
So here's this is the second time that somebody said this about Donald Trump. Witches report their spells against Trump aren't working. He has a shield. I don't even know what to say.
There's been so many crazy Trump clips just in the last 3 days that I lost count. So I guess this might be the perfect clip to include them.
And the president of Mexico called me, and she's a beautiful woman, a very nice, never...
Jesus Christ.
I like to
Trump.
talk about beauty because it's usually the end of a political career. Everybody hates it except the woman that you're talking about. They love it. So I won't say she's a beautiful woman, but she's a fine woman. President, no. You're only kidding. You're not going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
No, bro.
Then I call up France, Macron, whose wife treats him extremely badly. And...
Y'all remember this? I reacted to this, dude. This shit was funny.
Still recovering from the right to the jaw. And he said, Donald, how dare you? You should not do that. You cannot do that. I talk about the fat drug. The fat drug, a friend of mine who's extremely fat and very wealthy and very obnoxious. He's a very unattractive individual, actually.
Is he talking about his cognitive test?
You know, the first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear? And everybody says, oh. And when I got the score of the test, the doctor said, wow. You know, I've had different phases. They've said, he's a mad genius. I didn't mind that too much. He's a horrible human being. I don't like that much. Then they said, he's really not a smart person at all. I really hated that.
So he's okay being called evil, but don't call him stupid?
Is there talks about you potentially wearing a bulletproof vest moving forward, given you have now been shot at?
I don't know if I can handle looking 20 pounds heavier.
Damn.
Some of these guys. That's why guys like me are in a lot of danger. You know, consequential people get in a lot of danger. You know what I'm talking about?
No, somehow it's always the right-leaning Republican Party members that are in danger. It makes you wonder how deep the corruption goes, huh?
You know what I'm talking about.
Tell them to turn up the microphone, will you please? Turn up the mic. You know, I hate it. You pay these guys a lot of money, and then they want their money, and I don't believe in paying people to do a bad job. I only like to pay people screaming my ass off because the mic is no good. Turn the mic up, please. 1/8 of a pound more, and he said, 1/8, just a tiny little bit. Come on, darling. The mother's screaming like crazy. Darling, I love you, darling. Mom, I can't do it. Oh, I want to be more effusive. I want to really, yeah.
What the fuck was that? Oh, I remember that. That was during the women's weightlifting, right?
I want to really, yeah.
What's the point of the teleprompters?
And I was sitting there seething. I was watching television. You know what it is to seethe? I seethe a lot. But this is one of the times I was seething. She hates when I dance to what's sometimes referred to as the gay national anthem, you know.
Let's go, Beastie Boy.
She hates it. Darling, it's not presidential. She actually said, could you imagine FDR dancing? She said that to me.
Oh, God. I forgot all about that. Melania said that.
Presidential. She actually said, could you imagine FDR dancing? She said that to me.
If some of y'all aren't aware, FDR was crippled. He could not stand. He could with braces. He had like leg braces, but let's go, Rachel.
Remember what I've always said. Approximately 50 violent groups or gangs in Oakland with an active membership between 1,000 and 1,200 people, which represented just
0.3% of the population. Holy shit, we're on our way to locking up 2% of the population, boys.
80% of the population were responsible for up to 85% of the city's homicides.
No big fucking surprise. The people that keep getting arrested and let out into the general population keep killing people. Is it a bug or a feature? That's the real question we need to be asking.
How about that? The usual suspects. Exactly. It's 0.3%. Just get rid of them. I know. This is what we have to deal with. This is it. Isn't it insane?
We gotta start locking up these fucking judges too, man.
Oakland has a population of 450,000 people. It's a blessed geographic location, is almost nowhere allow year-round temperatures around the low 70s, notoriously a crime-ridden hellhole. 90% of crime is committed by about 1,200.
So out of 450,000 people, 1,200 people continue to do the same crimes.
90%, 1,200 people.
That's wonderful.
Causing all
There's nothing like padding 450,000 individuals for 1,200 of those individuals, right? Am I right? Instead of just removing them from the general population of the public, let's just continue to let them back into the population. You know what I'm saying?
Can you get rid of them? No. Can't do that. And yeah, Oakland could make crime vanish by making these people vanish into a prison or whatever. Instead, Oakland elects progressive mayors and prosecutors who keep these people on the streets, keep encampments in the parks, and provide no remedy for rampant property crime disorder, and keep spending hundreds of thousands of public dollars in social services and criminal justice expenditures every year for these individuals who are nothing but detrimental and will never be anything else. Man. They fucked up Oakland. Cali is doomed. Yeah, I guess so. And Oakland's always had this issue in gang-related problems, and it always will until somebody wants to solve it.
My son, 6 years old, was prohibited from sitting next to his friend on the school bus.
Penguin even still in the chat? I'm kind of surprised he stuck around. Where's he at? If you need to brag about taking cognitive tests and acing them, you're worried people think you're declining. Oh, Lord. Trump is currently gutting the Voting Rights Act established to ensure equal voting rights for all races and minorities. I'm sorry, but if you're from a foreign country, you shouldn't be able to vote in our politics, and you damn sure shouldn't be able to run in our politics. Requiring voter ID, only racist people think that it's racist. Hate to break it to you, but requiring, if you can go to the drugstore or you can go and get alcohol and you're required to use ID, then you can do the same thing at the voting booth. Get used to it. There are a lot of people that think the same thing. The Texas gerrymander its districts in 2024 to give more seats to Republicans, which president is laws to allow racial gerrymandering. Trump is the only. You do realize that the majority of black people voted for Trump, right? You do understand that? Trump is he won the popular vote and the electoral college in 2024. Like, I don't know what more you could possibly want from that. The electoral needs to go, though. It does need to go. I think it's bullshit. Trump is allowing gerrymandering according to race. No, the Democrats want to do it based on race, so that way they can overthrow any racial ethnic groups like black people, because a lot of black people voted for Trump. A lot of black people voted for Trump. And I hate to break it to you, but if you are mass imported here as an illegal immigrant and given sovereign citizen status or whatever the fuck that bullshit is in one of these fucking sanctuary cities, you need to go back and you shouldn't be able to vote in our elections. There's no reason for you to be here. If you won't even assimilate with the culture, you damn sure shouldn't be voting on the culture at hand. Do you have anything that isn't just like feel bad for them because of X, Y, and Z? I want him to stick to his promise, release the Epstein files fully, and prosecute the people involved. I mean, yeah, sure, that's a great idea. I like that, but I don't see anybody bitching and complaining about that shit with Biden. Like, I didn't see a single person bitching or complaining about that shit with Biden at all. He brought it up like a handful of times, saying that he would release the Epstein files, and to an extent, he did. He's not a prosecutor. He's the president. He's the commander-in-chief. He's got a lot on his plate. That's for the, I think that's for the, it was for Pam Bondi, but, you know, she got her ass fired, so now it's whoever is in charge of that now. Like, And the only reason why the Democrats wanted the Epstein files released is because they thought that they could find a whole bunch of shit on Trump. And lo and behold, if anything, it shows that he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. Like, these argument, like, viewpoints are all dog shit. You don't give a fuck about any of the victims that were involved with that. Like, this is the immediate last fallback ditch effort that a lot of the Democratic Party have is, but the Epstein files, and it's like, no one really cares that much, because the thing is that we all know that they're never going to arrest the people that were involved with this. It sucks, but that's just how it is. Like, it's I don't agree with it, but at the same time, what can you do? If you really cared, you'd be protesting it every single day in front of the White House, but you don't because you're not being paid to. That's the problem. You're not being paid to care about it anymore because it's a dead end for the Democrats, so the Democrats aren't paying for that anymore. That's what it is. Like, stop the flock. When Trump said he was going to get the people responsible for 9/11, what are you talking about? Well, I mean, he's working on it right now. Just because someone observes the promise that Trump wrote, you are not entitled to presume that people who actually care. That's BS. Well, I hate to break it to you, but how many promises did Biden keep? And how many promises did he break? Obama, same thing. Oh, but this one thing that Trump didn't do, this one thing. Well, guess what? I don't know what to tell you, but if that's all you've got is the one fucking thing out of everything else that he's done, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, you can sit there and hop up and down on that dick all you want, but at the end of the day, with everything else he's doing for the country,
The parent objected to my perspectives on book challenges. My older son's history teacher allowed students to label him a Nazi file simply for his interest in history and participation in ROTC. She later nominated my son as the most likely to become a dictator and had his classmates vote on it and try to force him to the front of the class to receive the certificate, which he rightly refused, all because of his conservative values.
What is... Oh, she's got the paper. Would I...
No, actually, he did not say no. I mean, yeah, maybe he did. But I'll show you what he said, and then you can make your own conclusion from that. Because this is what he said when he ran for presidency. And I love when people are like, but he said all these things, but he also said all these things too.
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
He said this too.
Biden said just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward.
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care.
Looks like he fucking said he was gonna do it. Looks like he said he was gonna do it, and he did it. Again, the one thing that you're stuck on is, well, the Epstein files. The Epstein files don't have anything that condemn him. The only reason why these Democrats give flying fuck about the Epstein files is because they think it's gonna put Trump out of power. That's the only thing. But guess what? I hate to break it to anyone that's using the Epstein files as a fallback. If you think Trump is bad, J.D. Vance is nowhere near or even in the Epstein files, and he's going to be the one that takes over office, and he's even more progressive and aggressive than Trump is. I don't understand the mentality behind it. This whole orange bad because it's just a racist sentiment. It's not his fault he's orange, man.
Oh my god.
Conservative values.
It's hard to read.
Perspectives.
Thank you.
Man, that is crazy. Arrest the fucking teacher. Isn't that insane? I know. School bullying. Well, that's what they'll do. That is. It's what they'll do. I told y'all this shit's happening. I did. I told y'all this.
By the way, if you're new here, please hit like on the stream. If you're not new here, please hit like on the stream. Make sure you hit like on the stream. Sub to the channel. Hit check out the Discord. I'm live on everything. So if there's ever a day where I'm not live on YouTube, it's because YouTube did some bullshit and I've got some bullshit. So I go live every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time, doing the exact same thing, showing up people that are in the comments thinking that they know something they know nothing about. Every day, by the way.
And the teachers are the problem, bro. They are a big fucking problem. And yeah, it's a huge, huge problem. Look at this.
Well, I used to believe I was owed reparations due to slavery. I believed that I couldn't be racist towards white people because I didn't have systemic power. I believed in Black Lives Matter, George Floyd.
Well, here, let me show you what a democracy looks like. You see, whenever everyone has the popular vote, what we do... Look, this is how a democracy works. It's how Trump got into power. He got the popular vote and he got the electoral. Look, see, everyone is going to do this thing where they all cast their vote like a ballot, right? And then whoever the highest number is there. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you're cooked, my guy. Looks like you're cooked. 79%. It is this guy. That's all I've got. I voted Dawn 3 times. Nation. Still widely irrational and illogical. How is anything that I'm saying illogical? That's all you got. I voted for Dawn 3 times. Well, obviously you didn't pay attention to what he was saying because he said he was going to bomb the shit out of Iran. Your addiction to baseless conjecture prompts towards total strangers online is showing now. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I don't give a fuck what Donald thinks. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Israel. I don't care about them. I care about what's best for the American voters. If Donald Trump is doing the American voters bidding by passing laws and bills that give them more health care, stops corporations from buying up houses and turning them around and using them, if it gives people the ability to get on medication they need, I don't give a fuck what Donald Trump does. Fuck Donald Trump. Could have been Kamala Harris for all I fucking care. You know what I care about? The American people. Him bombing Iran is a good thing. Because there's a race of people, the IRGC, that have occupied Iran that are screaming death to America and Western culture. And now we're knocking at their back door with death in our hands. Big fucking surprise. Maybe don't do that. That seems pretty logical to me. It's called taking your emotions out of it and thinking about what's best for the average American. I don't know about you, but I don't want a politically captured country to have nukes. Not exactly a good thing, huh? Maybe you're the one that's thinking emotionally and not logically. Like, hello? Nothing? Never told you to care what I think, but I don't really care what anyone thinks. But morally and rationally, you should 100% stop presuming total lies about people you've never met for no reason. What have I said that was a lie? Out of everything you've seen so far, what have I said was a lie? And if you say something I said was a lie, I want you to give me a YouTube title. I want you to give me an article name. I want you to give me information that will allow me to absorb that information and use it in future videos and streams. I'm going to treat you like every other person I've banned on this channel that has said the same dumb shit. Give me proof so I can pull it up and show it on stream. of anything that I've talked about that is wrong. The next thing you type, claim that I supported Iran having nukes. I was using the IRGC as an example of what's best for America. I don't think that it's a good thing that there are people in the ass end of the world screaming death to America, trying to make nukes that they even said they were going to use. Why am I still conversing with this guy? I don't know why I'm still doing this. Now you're strawmanned my... But you know what? Strawman that I somehow want Iran. I don't give a fuck about your beliefs. I use facts and logic to come up with my conclusion with everything. I don't fucking care about beliefs. He saw what the Ayatollah believed in, and now he's got a missile shoved up his ass, and he's hopping over hot coals in hell where he belongs. He believed that kneeling to America would have been what was it, like dishonoring or some bullshit? So they killed him. I'm sure his beliefs don't really matter much now. Last time I checked, if someone's got the bigger stick, maybe you should kneel to them. Like right now. Even now, you're still talking about your beliefs and you're saying that what I'm saying is illogical, yet you're using your own belief system to push your narrative. You can't even use your own logic and reasoning to come to a simple conclusion. You're allowing the internet to baby bird all the information to you so that way you can believe whatever the fuck. I ask you for information that will change my logic and reasoning and give me a different perspective, and you sit here and talk about and cry about your own beliefs. I don't care about your fucking beliefs. I don't care about anybody's beliefs. What do you have? What information do you have, and what is your source that will change my mind on anything that I'm stancing on? That's what matters. Do you have anything? Or are you just sit here going to be a constant nayer? No, you're just wrong and presumptuous. So what? You know what? It doesn't matter. You've already been voted off the island, bud. Bye. It doesn't matter. You're just wrong. All those facts that you keep saying, you're just wrong. You're wrong. Well, do you have counter arguments other than just saying somebody's wrong? Guy was just trying to waste time on the stream.
I believed in transgenderism.
I show him the fucking thing about Donald saying that he said he was going to bomb Iran. Oh, that's not good enough. I'm wrong. Somehow, magically, I've got the fucking video pulled up of him saying he's going to bomb the shit out of Iran. Oh, no new wars. Well, what's this? Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. God damn.
Everything that was backwards.
By the way, remember what I've always said.
Have systemic power. I believed in Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, all that stuff.
Fuck George Floyd. George Floyd was a murdering piece of shit. He got what was coming to him because he was resisting the police and he was waving a gun at a fucking pregnant lady. Fuck that piece of shit. If that's the guy that you want to die on a hill for, you're fucking cooked. And you know what's even more fucked about that? The people that got all the money from Black Lives Matter fucking lost it all to the same people that gave it to them. Stupid is as stupid does.
I believed in transgenderism, feminism, pretty much everything that was backwards.
Let's go, T-Shift.
Did you say blackwards?
Yeah, that was actually a Freudian slip.
That's a crazy word. That blackwards? Wow.
But yeah, backwards. Okay. And now I'm pretty much the opposite of everything. I'm not for the feminism. I'm not for the stuff. I'm not for Black Lives Matter or reparations.
What happened?
Well, I had a situation back in Chicago where I moved in an apartment and they originally told me I'd be assigned a roommate of the same gender to share a bathroom. They actually ended up...
And you know where this is going.
Dude, Hegseth is a fucking badass, bro. Hegseth is a fucking beast. W. Hegseth, by the way. W Marine Corps, by the way, as well. W. Yo, stick around here. We're live every day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Please stick around. Hit like on the stream. It helps out with them views, boys. W, constant viewers. W. Check out that channel membership. We're here, like I said, we're here every single day, same time.
Finding me a transgender as a roommate, and I only found out it was a transgender because the toilet seat was being left up consistently. And when I reached out to my black housing manager, she told me they weren't allowed to discriminate and I could move down the hallway to another room if I had a problem.
Yo, W10 gifted. $10. 10 American baffles. Boom. Lefties don't care about right from wrong. They only care about getting their own way. That's exactly it. They don't care. And I wouldn't say that it's lefties. Here's the thing that we should be talking about. There is a splintering in the Democratic space right now where you have people like Hassan Piker that say that America deserved 9/11. He's actively states that he's anti-American, anti-Western. He goes to Cuba and parties with communists. He hails communism. There are Democrats running right now that are aligning themselves with that, and they are openly stating that they have no, that they don't disagree with anything that Hassan says. They're not openly stating that because they want to capture Hassan's audience. They're saying that because they believe it. Because they're anti-American. Anybody trying to align themselves with Hassan Piker is openly stating that they are anti-American. How can you run for as a politician or a mayor in America if you're fucking anti-American? How could we even allow this? Bro, it's crazy.
And when she used the word discriminate, it made me think about politics. So I started looking up just what in politics made it legal for a man to be in a woman's space. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing all the evil, racist, Republican white people are the ones with common sense who don't want this weirdness going on. So
look at that. Look at that. Remember, guys, we're the Nazis because we're not seeing their point of view. That's right.
Housing manager, she told me they weren't allowed to discriminate and I could move down the hallway to another room if I had a problem. And when she used the word discriminate, it made me think about...
Think about that. She got told that she could move down the hallway. It's funny how that all works out, isn't it?
Only found out it was a transgender because the toilet seat was being left up consistently. And when I reached out to my black housing manager, she told me they weren't allowed to discriminate and I could move down the hallway to another room if I had a problem. And when she used the word discriminate, it made me think about politics. So I started looking up just what in politics made it legal for a man to be in a woman's space. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing all the evil, racist, Republican white people are the ones with common sense who don't want this weirdness going on. So I found myself voting for Trump.
There it is. There it is.
And you became a wife at 23?
I did.
After being a feminist your whole life?
Did.
Okay.
Nukem, welcome
Man,
to Nukem.
How about that? That's crazy. And so, yep, there you go. She learned respectable. Yeah, she just looked into it like, wait a minute. Oh, what's all this? She escaped? I know. You're going to have a lot of instances of this happening. You are. And hopefully there are even more of it. I think so, but we'll see what happens. What is this? Actually saved? Yeah.
Could you spell and pronounce your name for me?
Yeah, it's Christina with a CH, and then Maimone, M-A-I-M-O-N-E.
You have your face covered. Is there a reason for that?
Yes, because there's been a lot of really fascist responses to protesting under this administration, and we don't really know who's going to show up or what's going to happen. So it's just a protective measure.
Yeah.
You just gave your name.
But you gave your name. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude. This is the reason why whenever you present a counter argument to anything that these idiots have, and you start poking holes in their fucking their argument like Swiss fucking cheese, they immediately lock up because they've been baby birded this information, and they want you to have some sort of emotional response to their dog shit narrative. Like, I guarantee you, if you, and it's another reason why they immediately turn feral on you, whenever they run out of things to say for their false baby birded narrative. They don't know how to counter anything that you're saying. They just want to follow the narrative. That's all they want. They don't care about the fact that what they're advocating for could systematically oppress them, as a whole. They don't care about that, but they're still willing to go out there and look like a bunch of dumbasses giving their names wearing a fucking face mask. How could you even take somebody like this seriously? I don't get it.
Name out.
Like how?
She literally just gave her name out. It's just so embarrassing. Oh, here we go. Leftist May Day ICE protesters took over a Home Depot. Why would you go to a Home Depot?
Anti-ICE activists, take a look. They've taken over the checkout counters here at this Home Depot here in Westlake. We want to bring you in just a little closer. We're not going inside the store, but you can see that there are signs that say ICE out of the Home Depot.
Your support is hoping and pace because that's the business model. Work environments, businesses. Do you have anything to add to? Do you have like any counter arguments? Because if not, you're just gonna get permitted by chat. I certainly hope that you've got something else besides like why are you in my comments trying to say negative things when you could be making your own YouTube channel saying whatever you want? I'm doing it because Asman allows people to react to his content. I don't owe you an explanation, but I'll give you one anyway. I'm doing it because I fucking want to. How about that? Is that a good enough reason for you? Like, what are we gonna do with this guy? VAN. What are we gonna do with this guy? Let's show this guy what a democracy looks like. And is clearly a psycho who I don't know. It looks like y'all having a conversation between each other. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm gonna stay out of that. Boom. Looks like you cooked, man. Bye-bye. Have fun now. Have a good time.
They've essentially stopped business here, and I want to bring in Priscilla. We were just speaking here with Priscilla. You're with Democratic Socialists of Los Angeles. Priscilla, tell us what...
Democratic Socialists of Los Angeles. Oh, boy.
You guys are doing here.
Yeah, we are on International Workers' Day halting for a moment a piece of profit that in the end will not affect the pockets of this billionaire's profit that he's making. And we're asking for them to end collaboration with ICE. This city is of migrants, and we are asking for them to stop allowing ICE in here and snatching day laborers from their...
Snatching day laborers? Those jobs could have been given to Americans. You do realize why they're being given to illegals, right? They're being given to illegals because the companies don't want to pay American workers for their time. They want to hire this class of what is effectively an indentured servant in order to maintain and rake in dough and maintain power in that system. If you need to hire indentured servants to run that business, then you probably shouldn't be running that business. So they pay these poor people like pennies on the dollar and hang over their head when they don't want to work 16 hours straight. Oh, well, yeah, if you don't work, an extra few hours today, I'm going to go ahead and call in, and get you deported. So that's what the fuck they do. That's what they do. Like,
parking lots and inside their stores.
In Priscilla, we know that through all of the immigration enforcement that started back in June of last year, that Home Depots have been a target for...
Of course they have been.
That immigration enforcement.
They say fish where the fish are.
And you know what you need to do? They need to do a thorough investigation on every Home Depot, and they need to follow the email trail, as it were, and figure out who knew that they were hiring illegals, how they were hiring illegals, and they need to take those people and put them in jail forever. Put them in jail for human trafficking.
I know that you want more rights for day laborers. Can you talk some specifics, what you'd like to see?
Well, and with a collaboration to ICE, obviously, for what we're aiming for in the long run is amnesty.
Yeah, you want to bring a bunch of these people over there and ethnically replace the people that are there. That's what you want to do. It's obvious. It's why they say it. And yeah, why is she hysterical? Because that's what all these people are. They're crazy. And these people do this. Yes, day laborers equals slaves, exactly. And Home Depot doesn't want ICE either. They want cheap labor. Yeah, well, Home Depot, the thing is, Home Depot's just selling.
Harassment, I would assume, their husband is funny or cool or smart or insightful or charming, so I've really been trying to work out why he turns up on the algorithm so much. Just turned up hard. Asmongold is live every single day for 12, sometimes longer than that, hours a day on Twitch. If the best recommendation that I could do for you, his name is Zach Rohr on Twitch. He doesn't show ads on Twitch. He actively streams to about 20 to 50,000 people a day, and he has no ads on his stream. The best thing that I can recommend to you is to just show up at one of his streams and just listen to him. That's it. If all you know him from is YouTube, then you're only getting one side of the story. He's also on Rumble and Kick, I believe, as well. That's the best thing I can tell you.
The wood. They don't have anything to do with this. They're like, what the fuck? We just sell wood, guys.
You have to keep in mind that YouTube has way more word violation policies in place than Twitch does.
We just sell wood and nails. All right? So whoever the fuck, like, y'all want to come in, it's not our problem. Amnesty is not a fix. Well, for them it is. It's definitely a fix for them.
I don't think he's triggered. I think he's just genuinely trying to ask a question. I don't think he's angry. He's not aggro. I can understand the idea behind it, but if all you're watching is the YouTube videos, you're not really getting any actual insight on who Asmongold really is.
That's what their goal is. Absolutely. 100%. Was Democrats plan for migrants overrun the country? Democrats will be eaten alive by them? Well, I think that they view that it's going to be on their side, right? Obviously.
No. The thing is that everybody in chat is so used to people being aggro as fuck. And it's not really their fault, like W chat. They're so used to people just being so fucking aggro when it comes to this content. Like, it's perfectly normal. It happens all the time. I don't expect you to stay around, Terror Guy. I don't expect you to do anything you don't want to do, but if you want my recommendation, that's my recommendation.
Here we go. We got another one.
Like, there are a lot of people that just get in the comments and are so fucking aggro and aggressive that you gotta check everybody,
States Congress in Wisconsin's 8th Congressional District. I'm showing up every day and at every event that
W Darling, by the way, W Darling, you okay? It's all right. Everybody's calm. Let's be calm.
For you, because I love the people of District 8. I want to be clear about a couple things. There's some things I said online last week.
Let me guess, you're apologizing now because the FBI knocked on your fucking door and did their job?
When I referenced a post from Minocqua Brewing Company, I did so to stand up for Kirk's First Amendment rights. I do not advocate for violence.
Yeah.
I condemn it
I mean, my monitor works just fine. The camera's picking up all the lights. It's really not that bright. It's the camera.
But I don't think that I was entirely in the wrong by saying I'll feel some relief when this president's term is over. I wasn't wishing for his death. I was wishing for him to be gone. There's a big difference. I am one of the only candidates that I've seen advocating for his impeachment on a consistent...
Yeah, they did that already. That shit don't do anything. Oh, advocate for his impeachment. Bro was impeached his last term multiple times and he still ran and got presidency. Nobody cares about this impeachment. That's not what you meant. If you meant impeachment, you would have said that. You're terrified because people are getting investigated for trying to call for the death of the president of the United States. That's why you're doing this. Stop lying.
I want him gone.
Took to TikTok to walk back his campaign's post depicting him shooting President Trump at a gun range.
Wow. Big surprise.
You have to go after these people. You do. Like, you've got one right here. Like, you've got to start packing these people up one at a time, every single day, going through it every single time.
We do not own them. They belong to themselves. Dude, right? The children we raise today will soon be adults. We do not own them. They belong to themselves, which is why the parental rights movement is so baffling to me. Are parents really that deeply scared of their impending loss of perceived control and ownership of their kids' identities that they feel compelled to claim parental rights? The fact remains that parenting eventually leads to adults. Individual autonomy is the inevitable conclusion of successfully raising a child to adulthood. I completely understand where this person is coming from. I'm sorry, but like, if you're an adult that won't let your kid fail while they're under your roof, it's going to hit them 5 times harder when they fail as an adult when they're no longer under your roof. You can't control your fucking kids. They're going to be grown-ass adults, and they're going to fucking hate your guts for trying to control every aspect of their childhood. I don't know who the hell started doing, I don't know what parents got together that started like raising these kids that were so fucking protected that they couldn't even go out and enjoy their childhood, bro. But they need to go on with themselves. Holy shit. Was that annoying? W gifted, 5 gifted, W gifted. Beastie Boy, W Beastie Boy.
Person to jail, yep, jail time, exactly. The fact that we putting up with this is just insane. It is crazy why people put up with this shit. It's so annoying to me too. It's obvious.
I like this. This isn't a protest. It's a coordinated, corrupt, anti-Trump, anti-American circus. Yep, I agree with that.
Mentally unfit? I mean, you do something like that, it's beyond mentally unfit. It's that you're fucking threatening to shoot the president, right? Kathy Griffin got canceled for shit like this. I don't want people canceled. I want put in jail.
Our research shows that there's some 600 groups, including the People's Forum, the Party for Socialism and Liberation, and the Answer Coalition, and of course, our perennial favorite, Code Pink, which is upset about absolutely everything. And as Rachel mentioned a minute ago, these people, they don't know what they're talking about, but they do know that they got, $75 in cash probably to come out and hold a sign, and they're doing a good job of it, even though they don't really know what the sign says or what it means. Of course. We're looking at, literally in the billions in terms of the amount of money that gets spent like this. And it's,
where's it
you hear the
coming
left
from?
talk about dark money a lot in politics. Well, this is the darkest dark money there.
Well, where's the money? If it's so...
And you know what's funny? That ended up happening anyway. If the boomers had people that died around them and they were scared of losing their family, when you control somebody to the point where they can't even wipe their own ass without being told what way to do it or what and all this other bullshit, well, you know what ends up happening? That kid grows up, hates their fucking guts, leaves them, and never talks to them again. That's what happens. They're so ready to get out of their parents' house, they're willing to be homeless to do it. Controlling children never ends well.
Dark, then why don't you just figure out where it's from?
There is. And the result of it wind up with literally thousands of protests all around.
It's crazy how much money is being spent on astroturfing this resistance.
It is absolutely fucking astroturfed, by the way. It is 1,000% astroturfed.
It's insane. Soros? Well, I mean, again, like, why even put up with that? Why would you let somebody do that? Just shine a light on it. Yeah, say what it is.
The country on the same day, and you wonder why when you wake up in the morning, it's like, well, I never heard anything about that, because you're not the target.
Yeah.
They know how to target people. When you walk down the street and they say, hey, do you have, with a clipboard, and they say, do you have time for such and such rights?
Yo, $2, dollars. Oh, $2, W. Love our family. Let's keep growing. We also got a Discord, guys. We got a Discord as well. Don't forget to check out that Discord. If you go to the channel page, check out that channel links in the description. Whole lot of stuff there.
And then they get your email address.
If you're new here, please sub to the channel. Hit like on the stream. Every little bit helps. Please.
They're not looking to convert you or convince you of anything. They're looking to get
it's mental health. Mental health.
Address of like-minded people so that they can organize these things. Okay, so then the May Day strong demands: tax the rich so our families, not their fortunes, come first. No ICE, no war, no private army serving authoritarian power. Don't know what that is.
What?
Expand democracy. Hands off our vote.
Expand democracy. Expand democracy probably means something like letting illegal aliens vote or people that aren't citizens. That's kind of what I would assume. So they don't have kids, so what families? I think some of them do, right? And so they arrested James Comey for posting the 8647 thing. And apparently there's a lot more.
Well,
really?
Part of what the government would have to prove is intent.
Oh, so remember, whatever there were people saying in the comments, talking about he got arrested for putting seashells in a word pattern, or it was for seashells. Remember this.
James Comey deleted the post the same day, and he wrote, quote, I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down. How do you prove intent, Mr. Blanche, when Mr. Comey himself said he didn't understand that some...
How do you prove intent when he said he didn't do it?
People would look at that and think about violence.
You prove intent like you always prove intent. You prove intent with witnesses. You prove intent with documents, with materials. So again, this is not just about a single Instagram post. This is about a body of evidence that the grand jury collected over the series of about 11 months. That evidence was presented to the grand jury. And it's not the government. It's not the Department of Justice. It's not Todd Blanche that returned an indictment against James Comey. It's a grand jury, part of the judicial process. And
a group of people came to the conclusion that the dude did something he shouldn't have been doing. That means that there's shit that we haven't seen yet.
That this process has to be allowed to play out.
So they already got him locked up.
It's not fair to Mr. Comey. It's certainly not fair to the prosecutors for us to be airing your view or my view of this indictment. It's something that will be presented in court at the time set by the judge.
Well, let's delve a little deeper. Conservative legal scholar Jonathan Turley said, quote, this indictment is facially unconstitutional, absent some unknown new facts.
Well, don't the new facts make it probably constitutional? That's like saying that this would be illegal except for the fact that it's a police officer doing it.
Yep.
Like, yeah, so this looks bad because I don't know saying this looks bad because I don't know everything about it? Like, really? Oh my God.
Are you in fact saying that there are facts beyond this Instagram post that clearly establish an intent to threaten the president's life?
I've said repeatedly, this was an investigation that lasted 11 months. If the only facts that existed was the posting of the Instagram, obviously that wouldn't have taken 11 months. And so when Mr. Turley talks about whether it's facially unconstitutional, absent unknown facts or circumstances, we will necessarily have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt at trial every element of this crime, which we're prepared to do.
Can you?
Man, I gotta tell you, I'm liking this guy. I am. I like this guy. He's actually doing shit. Fucking finally,
he's getting the job done.
Resources. It's not because it sets an example. The goal is.
You know what a waste of resources is? It's mobilizing a bunch of teams of police officers to handle a bunch of riots that are going on in these quote unquote sanctuary cities. That's what a waste of fucking money is.
Or everybody else who says this kind of stuff, so they don't think that it's okay to say it. That's the reason why. So the process is the punishment. The fact that you're dragging him through all of these legal loopholes, he has to go to court, he's being embarrassed constantly, they're going to...
What they're saying is that they investigated this for 11 months, which is almost a year, off by 1 month, and they came to the conclusion, a grand jury, by the way, a group of people that are, it's their job to be a fucking law people, came to the conclusion that there was enough to indict this guy out of all that evidence that was presented to them that we haven't seen yet. So that means that there's a lot of information we haven't seen yet.
More of his information and then make that public. I mean, this guy's going to be totally fucked after this. He is. And even if he doesn't go to jail, even if he's innocent, he's going to be fucked. So that's the goal. So it's not a waste of resources when you look at the resources that you're not going to have to spend going after everybody else.
Exactly.
That's it. And the reason why he's trying to be violent, 86 on a live, which isn't a threat directly. It's a small incitement here, but it's only if it's politically judged. Well, hopefully they do politically judge it, because I think that's clearly what the reason is. Cincinnati, Ohio liberal judge removed from office, sentenced to 6 months in jail, dragged out of the courtroom.
Oh my God. W. Cincinnati.
Judge removed from office, sentenced to 6 months.
Boys, the dominoes have been pushed over. Our time has come.
In jail, dragged out of the courtroom.
Seconds after Judge Patrick Dinkelhocker affirmed Tracy Hunter's jail sentence, his courtroom erupted in chaos.
3, you are to do 6 months in the Hamilton County Justice Center. Credit 1 day. Mr. and Ms. Deputies can take her away.
A woman who seemed to run to Hunter's defense was quickly taken into custody. Meanwhile, Hunter fell limp in the arms of a deputy who ended up dragging the former juvenile court judge away from her outraged supporters.
That's the right kind of justice, I'll tell you that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's the right kind. I think it should be worse.
Oh, yeah.
Only 6 months? That's it? Only 6 months. Jesus.
How's it going, Wicked West? How you doing?
Getting arrested. Holy fuck, finally. I'm so glad to see this. And how absurd, worth asking such a place and how such absurd views became mainstream. Yeah, even Elon Musk was talking about the archaeologist clip, which I'm very glad to see this. I am. Here we go. Did she get disbarred, though? I don't know.
She should be.
Got longer? Yeah.
We realized there was a boy on the team, and let me just say, this person is 18 years old, so he's a grown man at this point that was playing on a
Wait, what did that say? 15-year-old girl refuses to play baseball against 18-year-old man. 15-year-old girl is charged with bullying, harassment, intimidation, and what? Are we fucking for real right now?
This person is 18 years old.
And you wonder why the Republicans should crack down even harder than what they're doing on this shit. Because if they could, they'd do the same to you. Putting that 15-year-old in jail for that.
So he's a grown man at this point that was playing on a JV basketball game with 14 and 15-year-olds.
So you got a grown-ass man playing with 14-year-old girls, and he's trying to go into their locker room?
So I went up and I talked to the athletic director, and I said, can you tell me if that's a boy on the team? And he said, I'm not going to, say we do not discriminate based on sexual identity. And I said, well...
And I bet that fucking coach had that dude on there because that was their way to win the game. How much y'all want to make a bet?
President Trump just yesterday signed an executive order saying there's no boys or men and women's or girls sports. And he
That's
said,
right.
We do not have to follow that. We follow Washington state law.
No, you don't. You follow federal laws. Federal laws trump state laws. State laws are the piss ants that go and collect the leftovers that the fire ants eat.
UIAA. So once that happened and I realized that Frances was sitting out, it wasn't until towards the end of the game when there was a lot that went on between...
See, this is the part that a lot of people don't understand, is that they have this fallacy that they think that if you make a rule and then people don't follow it, you like, well, what do we do now, right? This is the reason why I am so aggressive with the way that I think that things like this should be approached. It's because I recognize that these people only respect that form of aggression that is done to them.
They're willing to do whatever it takes to push their narrative. Why don't we? At the end of the day, that's the mentality.
That's the reason why.
You can imagine locking up a 15-year-old because she didn't want to play basketball against an 18-year-old full-grown man.
The time that we realized there was this boy on the team, and when she was leaving, she was so mad. She felt like she had been exposed, and it was just a terrible situation. She walked by and said that you're a man. She was so frustrated in the situation. And that is why she has been now charged with bullying, harassment, and intimidation for misgendering this person.
Don't you just love that? If that was an actual bullying a scene where you had 5 guys beating the shit out of some boy in school, you know what's crazy is none of this would have happened. But just because somebody walked by, you want to talk about fucking freedom of speech? Where was that at? They preach and cry and bitch and moan about the Constitution. That wasn't a threat. That was not a threat, not once. Where was her freedom of speech? They violated her constitutional right to say whatever the hell she wanted that didn't include threats. And you want to sit here and cry like a little bitch for your quote-unquote free speech? When they weaponize the justice system against you. We should be doing the exact same. Don't ever play a game that's rigged for you to fail. Rig the game.
It's so easy to solve this problem. It is so easy. I think that people are becoming more willing. Like, I see a lot of the comments that I'm just reading, like sentiment. I think that people are becoming a lot more willing to approach things from my perspective. I do. Now, I'm very happy to see.
And you know why that is? Because of places like Twitter and the current shift in the political atmosphere have been shining light on these locations where these people have been saying free speech. And it shows blatant hypocrisy all through it. And the social media platforms can't hide it anymore. The outcry towards it is so high now that they just can't hide it.
It's gonna have to be a lot worse, but I'm glad things are moving in that direction.
It would eventually wind up and say,
which there are some things that I can't.
Way to get rid of sanctuary. Florida CFO, the easiest way to get rid of sanctuary policies, maybe we should start charging the politicians with crimes that vote for the sanctuary policies and make the accessories to whatever crime are committed in the illegal immigrant in those, it's cut off there. That's what oh, dude, it's Polk.
My opinion on it is.
Look, it's Sheriff Grady.
There are a lot of things like that. But what is this? Oh, here we go.
It's Polk County.
Crime, let's say, in Oregon, and they're an illegal immigrant, and sometimes these crimes are heinous.
Let's go,
and
Fox Crusader.
In years past, under previous administrations, they would call ICE and ask them to deport, and they wouldn't, and they would eventually wind up and say, like, Washington State, Seattle, another sanctuary jurisdiction, only to find out that that same criminal illegal alien committed another crime there, and it was a sanctuary policy that attracted...
Got all these schizos down in Minneapolis screaming and crying and moaning over the Epstein files while they sit there, freeze their nutsacks to their leg, and protest literal child or garpists and fucking killers. What the hell is wrong with these idiots?
Them there. The easiest way to get rid of sanctuary policies is maybe we should start charging the politicians with crimes that vote for the sanctuary policies and make them accessories to whatever crimes are committed by
This is the exact thing that I've said. This is the exact thing.
illegal immigrants in those jurisdictions, because to me they're absolutely complicit in the crime, because it never should have happened in the first place, but for those sanctuary policies, but for some politician voting thinking that that's okay.
Exactly.
Yep.
Do you believe in providing some level of force equal to that of someone who's doing that force? Just curious at all. I don't believe in eye for an eye. I think that the moment somebody tries to take your eye, you should take everything you can from them. There's no reason to ever try to match force with a person who is trying to enact aggression onto you. The moment that you feel like you're being aggressed on, and the moment that you think that there's somebody who's trying to put you in danger or put you at risk, the goal should not be to get even. It should be to solve the problem.
Yep. Yep. Agreed. Absolutely agree with that.
Neutralize the threat. And that should be the goal.
Yep.
And so, like, that's my... You don't mean that? Well, of course I do. I mean, that's the only way you can approach things like that.
Hey, man, look, I was just strolling on the side of the street, and you decided to come up to my face and scream in my face, and now your face is on the ground with 7 holes in it from my firearm. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. I was trying to mind my own business and go on about my day, but you just wouldn't let it happen.
Works. Pull
Damn.
Me up. Well, again, like, why would I pull you up for that? It's just stupid. Oh, here we go.
Do we ever think, Chris, do we think about Doge and the hundreds of thousands of jobs that Doge got rid of last year? All of these federal workers still haven't found work. People have lost houses.
It should have been more. Should have fired way more people.
Why are you going to keep somebody's job on life support? They ain't doing a goddamn thing. Why would you want somebody to maintain a job if that job was completely useless and a detriment? What the fuck? Like, what is that mentality?
Fire enough people.
Hello?
People have had loved ones that have died because they don't have health care. Even when you think about, am I a person?
Oh no, those poor federal workers. How could that happen to those? I've got family members that have died because they didn't have fucking health care. You know why? Because when you work an average job that isn't in the federal government, most people can't afford the health care. Where is this mentality coming from? Hello?
There need to be border security 100%.
Of course.
Think about the brutality.
Of course.
Of how
the thing is that this is like, he's doing the same thing that other people do. You cause the problem and then you get mad at people for solving it.
Yep.
There's no way.
Yeah, it's just like Cuba. Like, people were bitching and complaining in my comments, but it's, the reason why Cuba's the way it is because of America. Even though America sends over all this money that they could use to fix their infrastructure, it's still America's fault. And it's like, okay, we'll fix that. And then they get mad at you, and it's like, well, you just said it was our fault. Well, let's go fix it. What do you mean? The fuck? Like, what?
Remove the amount of illegal aliens that are in the country without using brutal means.
Palestine and Israel. We fucking fixed that shit too. They're still bitching about it, bro. There ain't nothing going on in Palestine and Israel. Ain't nothing there. They were even funding to rebuild that bitch. What do you mean?
There's just not. Like, if you want mass deportations and you want the illegal aliens removed from the country, you are going to look at a lot of people being dragged out of their houses, violence happening, people getting killed. They're going to get killed. It's going to happen. I can promise you that. And if you can't stomach that, then you don't want mass deportations. You don't. You can't say you want mass deportation.
I got time for it.
And then complain about the process of it.
Mm-hmm.
But these border policies have gone down.
Of course. But the question is, are you saying that it's justified because of it?
No, I'm
so
just
then
no,
it's
no.
So it's like so that's how it's gonna be consumed. Like, I don't think you're justifying it. But if I was somebody who doesn't know you, I would go, oh, he's saying that he deserved this and he made people get this radicalized through his thing.
I think we have to deal with the reality that some of these policies have hurt people so much that some folks are willing to risk it all.
That's exactly right. And that's why you've got to be on top of them even more.
Yep.
Charlemagne's right. He is. Like, there are a lot of people that have lost a lot, and they're willing to be more violent and aggressive. That's
you know what happens whenever you oppress a group of people? You take away their ability to get a job. You don't allow them to do what they were able to do or what they saw their parents do whenever they were growing up. You take everything away from them. That's what you do. And what happens whenever you do that and that person now has nothing to lose? Now you've got a big fucking problem on your hands. But these dumbass people that are advocating for this mass importation of illegals to use as a voter foundation don't seem to think that through, because they don't have the attention span that can go past a fucking dirty dish plate, and all they end up doing is they end up ruining everything that they've created, honestly.
Why we need to have more FBI agents, more control, more of these weirdos that are like making these threats online, these violent mobs, etc. That's the reason why we have to be even more aggressive on them. That's what I think.
Well, now you're justifying it.
I'm not justifying
No, you are.
It's just a reality.
But now you're justifying it.
It's just a reality that you have to deal with. Am I? You feel like I'm justifying it, Miles?
No, I think you can extrapolate out that, like, was Osama justified? Not justified. Was like Timothy McVeigh, all these other like political.
You're making the argument that people make about Bin Laden, which is, well, if America wasn't doing this shit in the Middle East, then Bin Laden wouldn't have done it.
If Ruby Ridge and Waco didn't happen.
I'm just saying that is the argument.
He's totally right. This argument is awful.
That they would make.
It has no legs to stand on. It's dog shit. Well, if America didn't do this, then that. Well, look here. I don't think you've talked to a true American, and I'd imagine there's quite a bit of you in the comments that feel the same way. If America has to turn an entire civilization to glass to get resources to help Americans, and the civilization in question does not want to conform, well, I hope that the glass-making company will be very plentiful from then on. That's genuinely what I think. The day that a political candidate walks out on stage and says that is the day they get my vote for life. Oh, but all this stuff, all of these people. Brother, how do you think wars are won? Why do you think wars happen? Let's sit here and think about it for 5 seconds.
I just think that we would be remiss to not take a step back and not just have conversations about violent rhetoric. Let's talk about violent policies.
I wish we could, but we don't have any.
So we should just use our military power to get whatever we want. That's such a morally bankrupt take. Morally bankrupt? I don't give a fuck about morality. You think I give two shits and one fuck about morality? You do realize that by America going to the moon and Mars, that we're disrupting the microbes that are there? Just by setting foot on the moon, because we bring our own microbes there? That could systematically kill any chance that the moon could ever have and Mars could ever have of having life? Do you understand that? Anytime we send a satellite out into space, there are our microbes and our diseases that are attached to the outside exterior of that satellite that will eventually land on a planet and spread our microbes and diseases. You want to talk to me about logic? I'll give you logic. You want to talk to me about this emotional bullshit? I don't give a fuck about that. I'm an American. Any other country in the world would do the exact same thing. Any other country in the world would be saying the exact same thing if they could. Don't talk to me about morality.
People have been watching over the last year and a half, and how a lot of people have been hurt by those policies. And some of those
should be more
people are willing to risk it all, because to your point earlier, they don't have nothing else to lose, at least in their mind.
Yep.
Sure. But I guess what I'm saying is we still go, it's wrong to do that.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, you still have to deal with the reality.
But he's right about that. He is. And that's why we need to, like, there are a lot of people that are super angry.
Can't join, can't get a job, can't get a girl. I'm engaged, you fucking idiot. I'm engaged. I'm engaged, moron. This statement tells me everything I need to know about you. You're a dumbass. You make assumptions. You let morality dictate what your critical thinking skills should be, which is the reason why you're going up for a vote in chat. And I'm going to let the chat decide what's going to happen to you. I'm a YouTuber, lobotomite, dumbass, fucktard. I make money off of YouTube. Before that, I was a firefighter, fucktard. Before that, I was a school bus driver, fucktard. Before that, I was a United States Postal Service worker, jackass. What have you done for your community? Have you done anything for your community? I used to drive 45 minutes to do fucking CPR on fucking people who I never even met. What have you done for your community? Have you ever worked at a soup kitchen? Have you ever volunteer firefight? What have you done for your community besides sit here and act like a jackass in somebody else's comments and advocate for the mass importation of terrorists? Have you done anything for anyone? Do you even have a job? I mean, there's a reason why you're here in my comments. Most of the people in my comments right now are at their jobs. You go based on assumptions and you look like a total fucking fool. Because that's all you got. You volunteer? I don't believe that. You're a fucking liar. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. Because it looks like the chat isn't convinced either. What's the matter? Are you mad because somebody's successful on a platform you can't get success on? Is that it? That's all you got? You go to school? Maybe you should go to more school. I'm sorry, but school isn't a waiver of smartness. School is pay to win in America. And you know what the best part is? I am making money. I actually showed the chat how much I was making on YouTube, which is great. The best part is that I can now ban you and not care about what you think or feel, because that's how an actual democracy works, baby. Bye-bye. See you, loser. Yeah, he's a Leering Center graduate. That's right. That's right.
This, and if you don't acknowledge
one more
that,
loser for the Shadow Realm.
try to make countermeasures for it, you will have more assassination attempts. You will have more violence,
Exactly. Gone, good riddance. Bye-bye.
You kind of played hypocrisy for a moment there. You wanted more federal workers fired, but...
Boom. Okay. Y'all know what time it is. It's Fox News time. What we got? What's new on the news? We got to check that legacy. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. Right quick. Okay, we bake. We bake. What do we got? What's new? What's new in the neighborhood? What do we got? What do we got? 2 hours ago, military detained, denies Iran claims that America... Oh, let me guess. Is Iran saying that they're attacking America again so they can feed it to their own little society of indentured servants? Let's see.
We go straight to Operation Epic Fury. Right now, U.S. forces are helping ships that are trapped in the Strait of Hormuz as part of what the president has dubbed Project Freedom.
So it comes as the second UK ship has reported they were attacked in the critical waterway. Mark Meredith is live at the White House with the latest. Mark.
Charlie, Brian, and Ainsley, good morning, friends. Once again, this morning, U.S. Central Command is denying an Iran report that it had struck a U.S. warship. This back and forth all comes as the White House is launching a new effort to basically unclog the Strait of Hormuz, get ships that have been stuck in the Persian Gulf out of the area. You can imagine what it's...
Epic Fury... What the fuck you talking about, guy? 7,000. Oh, look. It's a third worlder. Oh, good. I can just ban you. I don't even have to sit here. I'm just going to report you for hate speech. Where'd it go? Right here. And I'm not getting 7,000 for anything. I showed a couple days ago what I was making on YouTube, and that's the only money that I'm getting. So, yeah. Have fun, though. You shouldn't use that word. It's hate speech, guy. Bye now.
It's been like the last few months. The president's calling this a humanitarian mission in an effort to try to free up those ships. You can imagine what it's been like for those cargo crews who have been stuck, running out of food, waiting for relief. The president posting on Sunday, for the good of Iran, the Mideast, and the U.S., we have told these countries that we'll guide their ships safely out of these restricted waterways so they can freely and ably get on with their business. The ship movement is merely meant to free up people, companies...
Hey, I don't think I'd be against that.
Countries that have done absolutely nothing wrong. The Joint Maritime Information Center telling ships to cross the strait in Oman's waters under what's been called an enhanced security area to protect those ships. U.S. Central Command has plenty of resources.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't really give a fuck. The problem is that YouTube's terms and service and their community guidelines view it as hate speech. And if I don't report it, then I get in trouble. And you know what's even crazier is I have that term blocked in terms that are blocked, along with the N-word. But somehow, it seems to slip through. I don't know why that is. I take my fucking shoes off when I'm in someone else's house. It's called respect.
including guided missile destroyers, land and sea aircraft, but Iran says they still have the upper hand. They claim those ships could still come under fire. The head of Iran's parliament posting, any American interference in the new maritime regime of the Strait will be considered a violation of the ceasefire. The Strait of Hormuz and the Persian Gulf would not be managed by Trump's delusional posts. No one would believe blame game scenarios. So we have this war of words happening online after the president's post just yesterday. We'll see if the White House reacts to how Iran is now handling day one of this new military operation. But the U.S., as well as top senior officials here, are saying that they believe it's Iran that is struggling the most economically. We look at what oil prices are around the world, but they say it's Iran who is running out of ways to store its oil because that oil is no longer being able to be exported around the globe. Charlie, Ainsley, and Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I mean, it's a fluid situation, and they are constantly talking. They're supposed to talk again today, and
has not improved a single metric of this country. He promised no new wars, and you're a fucking idiot that doesn't know how to read or listen to anything that somebody's saying. This is what Trump said prior to getting into office a second time.
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Same dumbass, dumb.
One word. Pretty straightforward.
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. It's true.
If that's what he fucking said, then why would he say he was gonna bomb the shit out of Iran? So you clearly weren't listening what the president of the United States was fucking saying. So now that you're wrong about that, do you have anything else? You know how many idiots like you I pull up on a daily basis that state false accusations and straight up just bullshit? I have a fucking playlist of this for you idiots. I have it pulled up every morning. It's the same stupid ass arguments every time I pull one of you jackasses up. It's the same shit. Oh, he didn't say this. I pull up a video of him saying it. What you mean? You don't listen to shit. You just want your information to be baby birded to you because you're fucking dumb. You didn't come to your own rational conclusion of what's going on. You just had it said to you. Or you're just a propaganda pushing fucktard. Hello? Bro, because, you know what? Fuck it. Guys, what are we going to do with this jackass? Bro doesn't have shit to say. They never do. They never have any counter arguments. They never have anything even worth listening to. They're just a fucking bunch of jokes. What are we doing with this dumbass? Jesus, man. I've been doing this constantly since October of last year, and it's the same fucking idiots over and over again. Never changes. Yeah, but you're about to learn what the directory of democracy looks like, jackass. I hope you enjoy being permid, because you're never coming back from the Shadow Realm. As long as this number stays above 50, your ass is gonzo. And that's the best part, is I can show you how little people have actually even thought about what you've said. I'm letting people vote, and based on what you've said in my chat, nobody is convinced, because your argument's fucking stupid. It's built on fallacies. It's garbo. It just shows his ignorant these people are. Don't ban me. I'm gonna ban whoever I want. It's my channel. They're here because I've got viewers that they're trying to psyop and mental gymnastic into their own bullshit, and it doesn't work because every hardworking American can see what's going on. There are people from other countries that are in this chat that see what's going on. You know why? Because they looked at all the information and they used their reasoning, their logic, and their critical thinking skills to come to their own conclusion without needing to go around and baby bird information that's false information to everybody around them. That's why. And it looks like saying information, but you're not giving any, right, this is rhetoric. You're saying I'm saying information, but I'm not giving any information. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, you're cooked. Enjoy the Shadow Realm, dumbass. You're weird. What a weirdo. You're saying information, but you're not... Dude, I can't.
I don't care.
I just can't. Jesus. Man, is it hard to be them.
And it looks like they have offered
Morning, Kush!
years zero
If you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. We're here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time, doing the same thing. Please hit like on the stream. Please!
Getting out the
Just show up and hit like on it. That's all you gotta do.
getting it out and limiting
Giving
the
it to
ballistic. That's a good question. I don't think that's clear.
It would have to be removed by us or some sort of international.
Absolutely.
For
I
us
mean,
to trust
they have
it.
this thing called down blending.
Oh,
which
wait,
they
did this
agreed
guy
to
somehow
last time,
magically not
which
get
they-
banned? Hold on. Oh, no, he's hidden. Hold on. Unhide. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hide user. Bye-bye. Just
We're
be a
going to
dictator
download
and
the
ban
download.
Collie. That's not the same guy that we were
Outside
talking
the
to.
country.
Who is Collie? Who the hell is Collie? That is another fact. This isn't a new war. I mean, we've been dealing with this shit for 47 years. Like, I don't see a Collie in here. Oh, wait, I just saw it. I just fucking saw it. I literally just saw it, too. God damn it, dude. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Incel. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at how powerful he looks. Oh, that's adorable. Bye. Yeah, we had to go dictator on him. And no
the
getting
Russians
around
were
that.
taking it. They were wow. Russians were taking their uranium, so the Russians have offered to take it again, which is crazy. But but they would take it again. They have their own nuclear weapons.
So 15 years, no enrichment?
No enrichment. They plan on getting dozens and dozens of ships through that strait. They're setting it up right now.
Yes.
They have not heard anything. The administration has not heard anything about being hit. There's a report now that one of our ships was hit and prevented from going in. They said that's not true. There's no reports of that at all. They have.
You've been a constant chitter-chatter in here, huh? MAGA cries about liberals having echo chambers but can't ever debate or discuss their opinions. I don't even understand what you're saying, Timmy. So you think that a fertilized egg is as a fully grown person? Oh yeah. By the way, my stance on I'm not a Republican. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but like I said, I'm for whatever candidate is going to make American lives better. And as far as I'm concerned, if a parent doesn't want a child, that should be their rights because it's their body. You can disagree with that, and that's fine. But my opinion is that if it's your body and, you know, it's not too far along, you should, I believe in abortion rights. I do. I'm sorry, but, you know, the player in me will never be able to go against that. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. I am neither red nor blue. I don't really think that either one of the candidates will ever have what I want. But, you know, Trump's getting pretty damn close. I want him to be a lot more aggressive whenever it comes to cracking down on shit. I want the Iran war to be over with. And I want more, I want universal basic health care, universal basic income and universal basic health care for every American citizen. And I want anchor babies gone. Period. No exception. That's what I want. Look, my mom raised me saying that we will always be too rich to vote, too poor to vote Republican. And now I'm too American to vote Democrat. It is what it is.
have ways of limiting those swift boats, those Mosquito Navy that they have, those Boston whalers with machine guns on the front.
And they have the undersea drones.
They have the undersea...
underwater drones.
Do you think the Iranians do?
No. Talking about the U.S.
We do,
using underwater drones.
Right. But they have a way, they said, we have a way to neutralize it. Warthogs is one way. Drones is another way.
Anchor baby is where some illegal immigrants come to the country and give birth. And they give the baby birthright citizenship. They need to get rid of that. It's called anchor babies.
The same way that they blew up the ships in Venezuela?
It's
the same way.
The amendment that protects it was originally meant for slaves.
They're going to go after those shores. So if those ships want to attack us or the tankers, we are going to hit them the way we hit the Venezuelan boats. That's what's going to happen.
That's game, set, match. If the U.S. can figure out how to reopen the strait, then the U.S. holds all the cards. And Iran holds 0 cards.
Yeah, it's a critical corridor for about 25% of the world's sea-based oil trade. So this is described as a humanitarian gesture so that we can safely guide roughly 900 stranded ships and their crews out of that area to stabilize the global energy market and to help other countries. So we're providing destroyers and unmanned platforms and 100 aircraft to support this mission.
It's going to be the Oman side. And speaking with the president, he is. They feel as though they're making progress about going back. They feel they're making progress in the talks. And I don't believe my assessment. I don't believe he's dealing with many sane people over there, just judging by the temper of it. But it's looked to be a massive operation, largely unseen, hundreds of men.
I mean, if you're asking about what else, I mean, there's the channel membership on the channel. There's other platforms I go live on. If there's ever a day where I don't go live on YouTube, there'll be a post on the post section as to what happened. The following, like if I right now, if the stream cuts out, it's probably because of a suspension. But if that happens, check the post section on the YouTube page, and it'll have information on where you can go. But I will absolutely be live the next day on other platforms. So I'm always here 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. You can also check out the Discord. Duke Nukem loves having all the conversers in there, showing up every day. Even if you don't stick around for the full stream, and just hitting like on the stream does wonders. Hitting like and commenting on all the videos and the streams does wonders. Just doing that. You can take a look at the channel membership, but as long as you just do those other things, it's all good, man. Seriously. Channel membership is extra, donations are extra, and W donators and channel members. Y'all are awesome. I'm not Asmongold, but at some point in my life, I'd like to be able to make enough money off of what I'm doing that I can send it to an investor, and that way, if I get suspended or banned on a platform, I don't have to worry about it. I can just go live on something else and continue to say what people need to hear and not what they want to hear.
An unmanned craft.
That's my view of it. I'm never claimed that I was rich. I'm not rich. I'm dirt fucking poor. That's the way it is.
Base missiles. We are telling them we are opening this
up. So
up.
I know what it's like to be a hardworking American and watching that light at the end of the tunnel where your retirement is supposed to be non-existent. I'm speaking from a place where there is the reason why I'm so damn relatable is because I've been on the grind. I know what it's like in the trenches, and nobody should have to deal with that. It's awful.
You like it or not. You think you're charging tolls? Not only are you not charging tolls, it's international waters, and we're going to open it up.
Right.
So this is going to be a big sigh of relief to the world, because these are tankers without any arms on it, any protection will be their protection. And if Iran wants to take that risk and attack us or any of these ships, it is game on for them. And they have to think long and hard if they're going to do anything offensive in this area. So, look, there's a lot at stake, but the president is determined to finish it through. If you think he is feeling pressure, he knows what the right thing to do is, and he says that's where he's going to look at it.
Okay.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on
Oh, there's new info. Hold on, what's this?
The suspect in the White House Correspondent Association dinner shooting expected back in court today after being taken off suicide watch. This all comes as the DOJ weighs additional charges, breaking down some of the evidence they've uncovered so far.
We now can
How's this guy even still alive? Why haven't they put him up for capital punishment yet? This is ridiculous.
that a pellet that came from the buckshot from the defendant's Mossberg pump-action shotgun was intertwined with the fiber of the vest of the Secret Service officer.
So it's definitively his bullet.
It is definitively his bullet. He hit at that Secret Service agent. He had every intention to kill him and anyone who got in his way, on his way to killing the President of the United States.
Fox News contributor Donna Rotuno joins me now. Donna, how does that new info?
You guys are being debated again. I don't know if y'all are aware, but y'all are being debated. Remember, whenever you're talking about something that's not the topic at hand on the screen, you're being debated. It's a way to control the comments. This happened yesterday, too. Be careful. Y'all getting debated again.
On the bullet, change the charges.
Well, I just think it makes it very clear as to not only what the intention was, but what the charges are going to look like going forward. Clearly, this is now an attempted murder on an agent, and so this makes it a much more serious situation than just weapons charges. So if they prove that evidence, then that makes it very clear.
Here's more from Jeanine Pirro on the evidence against Cole Allen. Listen.
We have a lot of evidence that indicates his intent.
No. There's somebody in the chat, I think it's Penguins, I'll just say it. He keeps talking about the abortion stuff, and the thing is that we didn't even talk about abortions. I know the goal, trust me. We've all been there, man. We've all done that. It's a way to keep people occupied from the topics that are being talked about. You're not tricking me, man. I've been on the internet for way too long.
And the fact that everything that he did thereafter, whether it was, following what the president was doing, where he was going, to the day of the event at the hotel, tracking on his phone, is the president.
Yo, W name, American First Forever. I didn't even realize what your name was, bro. W name. Yo, W name. Seriously.
Has the president sat down yet? What time will dinner be served? This is clearly the president is a target.
I mean, look, we hope to learn more at today's hearing about things like motive, planning, and potential additional charges.
Really? We about to have some fun with you, boy. I'm not trying to talk to you. You said you have no morals, so I don't see the point in talking about politics with you. Oh, man. Don't you just love to see it, boys? What we gonna do with him? What we gonna do? Oh, my God, bro. You've been chirping up a storm. Well, maybe you shouldn't say that to somebody's channel when they're live. Maybe you should be careful with that. Because, at the end of the day, it's my channel, and I get to decide who stays on the island and who gets off. You know what I'm saying? You may not like me, but you shall respect me. Oh my God, dude, you piss people off, bro. I don't think I've ever seen a vote go this one-sided before. You pissed a lot of people off. Holy shit. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't do it. Damn, bro. We late in the stream too, man. You cooked yourself. Why do you think these people are here, bro? They're here to watch me. What are you doing? Damn, bro, that's it. It's done. It's done, man. Damn, bro. That must suck for you. This is what it looks like when you have a true democracy. Get voted out. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, huh?
Charges, but
bad luck, huh?
Just hearing Jeanine Pirro say that and all of the evidence that we've seen thus far, this guy seems like he is one big walking admission to the fact that he did this and his motive behind doing this. So, in your estimation, is this going to be a pretty easy case for prosecutors?
You got anything to add to this? Because I know what you're doing about this 7K bullshit. Some bullshit with Israel paying out content creators $7,000. Bro, I ain't got no $7,000 in my account. So other than making accusations that I could sue the piss out of you with, do you have anything else to add to this conversation? Do you have an opposing view? Do you have any new information that will prove what I am bringing forward wrong in any way, shape, or form? Nah, I think I'm just going to ban you. I'm not even going to put your ass up to a vote. I'm just going to ban you. How about that? There you go. Bye-bye now.
Mr. Proof.
You can go join Penguin. Y'all can sit there and try to obfuscate a chat into doing something.
Not only you're right, Judge Janine is right, but when you look at the manifesto that he wrote himself, I mean, you have to look at his own words. Not only did he write what he was planning to do, but he got on a train. He took that train to Chicago. That train then went to D.C., and he planned out very methodically what he was going to do.
That's right. Yeah, I had to cut it off quick, otherwise ChatGPT was going to come up with formulate the answer for him.
Checked into the hotel. We watched the video surveillance as we see now of him walking through, kind of casing the place. And then a few minutes before he does all of this, he sends this manifesto to his family. And not only does he say what the plan was, but he responds to people who may try to convince him otherwise about why he's doing this. And, you know, here's the counterpoints, and I've answered those too. So I think it's pretty clear. I do think this is going to be a very easy case, and we're going to watch it play out. He has a right to due process. I'm sure his lawyers are going to vigorously defend him, but in the end, the evidence continues to stack up against him, I think.
To a completely different legal situation, pop star.
The sad part is they totally do that. I wish that I lacked the mental capacity to make this shit up. I do. I 100% believe that these jackasses are using ChatGPT to make some of their argue points. Some of the shit that they say is so fucking outlandish. I ask them straight up sometimes when I pull them up, like, dude, are you even from the same fucking planet? Like, I sometimes it just fries me. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Spears set to be arraigned this morning on misdemeanor DUI charges, with prosecutors expected to offer something called a wet reckless plea deal. That would allow her to plead guilty to reckless driving involving alcohol or drugs, something like this typically used in cases where a defendant shows a willingness to seek treatment or rehab.
I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care about her. All right, boys. Y'all know what time it is. We got to wind down the stream. So what we gonna watch today? We got large response after killer ambushes a cop. Oh, that sounds like it's got me all over it. How are we gonna eliminate somebody from the gene pool? That's what we need to be thinking about. Armed suspect lures police into ambush. Holy shit. Simple traffic stop turns into citywide chaos. I want to react to the ones that have the big weapons, but I know full well that might cause trouble. So, let's steer clear of the... I know that I'm supposed to be protected with body cam videos and a lot of stuff, but for whatever reason, you know, they don't seem to want to do anything. Man plans to ambush officers inside of school. Six felonies. Let's go. What do we got here?
Troopers are monitoring traffic when they clock a driver going 87 miles per hour in a 60 mile
W Midwest Safety. Hell yeah, Midwest Safety. Get it, Midwest Safety.
per hour zone. But what starts as a routine stop erupts into a chaotic scene that later unfolds into a multi-hour ordeal across several jurisdictions, a victim being seriously injured and multiple felony charges, all beginning with what could have been nothing more than a speeding ticket.
If you're new here, please sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. We're here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I will be back on, obviously, tomorrow, and we will be reacting to even more political stuff, pulling people up and making fun of them. So if you like what you see, please sub to the channel. We're here every day. Every single day I go live. Please hit like on the videos as well. hitting like on the videos gets more like-minded people to sub to the channel and then join the live streams as well. So when y'all, I'm going to try and stick to 4 video uploads a day and 4 short uploads a day. That seems to be a good number for YouTube. So please just go to those videos, hit like on the video, and same thing with the shorts, and leave a little comment there, and I'll probably respond to it if I get around to it. And they're not always going to be at the same time, but just be looking out for 4 videos and 4 shorts, okay? The reason why is because I have to do all the editing and uploading myself, so depending on how long it takes, some videos render quick, some videos, depending on the length, render, they take a while, let's just say that. Sometimes when they're done rendering, they don't even work properly, so I have to re-render them. Okay, so the operation's held together with spit and hope, but as long as I got people like y'all backing me, I'm here every day, boys. Judgment. King of Israel. The fuck? Oh, so you are being weird. King of Israel, King of Iran, King of the peasants. Loads of peasants. Her loads of peasants, her too? Fuck you even saying, bro? Don't matter what you're saying now. Oh shit! What the fuck? Damn! Oh, how's it going, Derek? Derek in the chat?
Southbound north of Stewart, start 8, priority, head-on crash. So 60 just climbing out.
Not American, opinion discarded.
Get on the ground!
There he goes. Oh, you see that Tesla truck? Oh, hey, Tesla truck!
Ground!
Bro was like, no, not my truck, man. Yeah, nope, nope. So wait, is he running from the... So he's on foot, right? How did he get into a car? Oh, is that his car? Bro, okay. Look, this is gonna be kind of bad for me to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Why is it that every time I see this fucking car... Anytime I see this car, this model and paint color specifically, I always think to myself, that dude is doing something illegal. It's like a fucking trend, bro. Like, it's always the same car.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Oh my god! Dude, chill out. It's over.
Yo, there's a person in that car.
No! Stop!
Yes.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Dude, relax. Relax, bro.
You see, this is the part where if there were any, like, Democrat, or not Democrat, but there are any I'm gonna call them what they are. If there were any anti-Americans around, they would start recording at this point. This is where they would start recording.
12-13, still wrestling with the
But where did the white SUV come in? No, no, we don't. No, they don't. Man.
Trevor, get to the right arm.
I'm going to keep his legs.
Okay. Hold his arm, sir.
Get his head down.
Oh. 7-6 search coming. He's in custody. Start aid. Priority. Get his IRT2. Gonna have to close the whole.
I know,
road.
right? Man, the minute you have to sit there and ask if you're gonna help, if they need help, you might as well just shut the hell up and sit there, bro. Hey, they ain't even got the time to expend on your dumb ass, bro. If you're gonna help them, get out and help them.
Go check on them.
Yeah, you know what? The hell with that dude. That dude took the spotlight. This guy is the guy that deserves the spotlight. W Patriot, by the way. This guy needs a freaking medal.
7-6 search coming.
Give him like a gift card to something. You know what I'm saying?
Priority. Get his IRT2. Gonna have to close the whole road down. I'm gonna go check on them.
Do not get up. Cross your feet. You have an ID on you.
No.
Damn it! Stop trying to get up.
You got any f***ing guns on you?
No, man.
What the hell is your problem, bro?
Why is your plate blacked out? Is that a stolen vehicle?
No. That vehicle now. Are you good? Are you know check on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You try to get up, I'm gonna put you on your face. You understand?
Hey, who got hit?
That's she's alive, but she's bleeding.
What? Ambulance. Yes. 7-6 search coming. The victim got hit.
Bro, look at that fucking car, man. He hit that damn car so hard it popped the trunk. Jesus.
Yes. 7-6 search coming. The victim.
Bro, I can't even tell y'all how many times I've rolled up to car accidents like this on the interstate. Not even joking about it, dude. Y'all may not think it. But this 18-wheeler right here is a godsend. That 18-wheeler is blocking traffic. Y'all may not even realize it. But because this 18-wheeler is where it's at, and it's got its air brakes on, it's giving them a little bit of cover.
Got hit head on. We need aid. Priority.
Whoever's in that 18-wheeler, if their truck didn't sustain any damage to what happened here, that guy's a freaking a beast. He's a champ, dude. Seriously. Four.
Hey, ma'am. I got the best firefighters coming to take care of you. Okay? What hurts right now?
My stomach and my foot.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with you until they get home.
Oh my god.
Look at that, another guy fleeing from the police. See, if we just airstruck them when they started running, you know, it would solve the problem right there. You know, because like whenever you start fleeing from police, you never know who you're gonna hit. Like we watched a video, I think it was yesterday even. Or no, I think it was earlier than that. Guy had ran over somebody at the end of a police chase and killed him. We got to get these people off the roadways, man. We do. We got to get them out of here.
Are you injured?
Yes, my neck.
Why did you flee?
Man.
Whose car is that?
I don't even know what the fuck TT is. Oh, TikTok. I don't. It's hard enough to stream on YouTube because of all these dumbass guideline policies they have. No, I don't stream on TikTok. I do upload to TikTok though. I upload to like literally every platform. I stream on almost every platform. I stream to YouTube, Big Small, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, X. Yeah. And I upload to all of the other platforms like Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Rumble. I upload to all of that.
Girlfriend. Does she know you have it?
Yes.
Why are you wearing a black hood? Why do you have all these burglary tools?
TikTok's policies are way too strict.
Is this from stolen clothing? Is this a retail thing? Like, what is this? Who has this in their pocket? That's burglary tools.
They're almost here. I can hear the sirens. Do we have an ETA on aid? Okay, just breathe, okay? In through your nose and out through your mouth, okay?
You're trying to get up. You're going down, right? You know that? Are you just leaning over then, or what are you doing?
I'm trying to breathe.
Okay. Do you want to sit up against the guardrail? 1, 2, 3, up.
Sit up against the guardrail? Hell no, man. This dude should be sitting in the back of a damn police car. He should be on it. It should be halfway to jail by now. What do you mean?
Alright, I got you.
He seemed to give two fucks of one shit whenever he was using his car as a battering ram to escape police. Put this bitch in jail.
So on the ground, and you can lean up against the guardrail. Sit down a little.
Bro should just be lucky we don't live in my world, man. Bro would be in dust right now. The hell we doing? It's crazy.
Actually, here, I'll put you in the patrol car. That way I won't have to worry about your... Yeah, I will. Okay, then put them out. No,
Yes, sir, Beastie Boy.
I just don't want you right.
I mean, thank y'all for showing up. Every day y'all show up, man. Y'all W. I'm just the hub, you know. I'm just the pass-through guy.
I appreciate you, sir. Do you know where you are right now?
Just one exit from my exit.
Damn, she that look at that.
Did you actually see what happened?
Bro, at a standstill. Holy shit.
We're gonna need this witness statement from you. I appreciate you, sir. Do you know where you are right now?
Just one exit from my exit. I swear.
Okay. I know. Can I call a family member for you?
And you know what really sucks about this? As I'd imagine, the guy that did this is probably going to get off with a slap on the wrist and some probation, and he's not even going to get monitored.
That's your husband?
Baby.
Oh, it's Red Raven. W Red Raven.
Can you take your seatbelts off, or can I do it for you? Hello, sir.
Yeah, this is my car.
This is your car right here? Yeah. Okay. Do you mind if we take a moment to provide a witness statement real fast?
I ain't even gonna lie. If I say what should like an airstrike is like, you know, me being TOS friendly. I'll say that.
Go for it.
If I said what should happen to him, I'd probably be banned on YouTube.
Sir, I'm gonna search you, okay? Come on, 1, 2, 3, out. Right. Have you taken any drugs or something? How much?
Yo, I enjoy having all y'all. W10 Jules, Red Raven. W Red Raven. I enjoy having y'all, dude. Every day that I wake up and my chat's filled with commenters that are like-minded is a great day to be alive. I'm not even kidding, guys. It is, because it makes me feel less crazy. Because I know y'all be thinking the same shit, and I'm just like, man, am I crazy?
At this point, officers believe the situation is under control. However, the suspect is quietly planning an escape that no one would see coming.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go flag down the firefighters, okay? Just wait in here. Can you stay with her while I grab the firefighters?
Hey, there it is. Represent, boys. Yo, that's the best job in the world right there. Best job in the fucking world. Best job in the world, man. Second, I'm starting to grow on this. If I can get past the stress of viewership and stuff, this job's not bad either. I'm not gonna lie. But firefighting, bro, will always have a place in my heart. If YouTube, if content creation doesn't work out, man.
She's conscious, breathing, but she's got internal injuries and a broken leg. So let me know what hospital she's going to. 760 Tacoma registration for the causing. That's a match. Is it stolen? Did you get his name? Yeah. Is your name Christian? Yes.
No.
What's your name?
How many warrants you think he has? Why do you? I'm thinking he's got warrants. He has to have warrants. Dude, there's no way this dude doesn't have like 7 warrants.
Just gonna keep
right? Surely. At least 5. Yeah, 5 is like the minimum. You had a learning disability. Hey, man. It's a lot more common than you think. I think it's 5. I think ratio might be right. I think it might be at least 5.
I don't know, but there's a ton of.
I'm hoping that it's more than 5, but the unfortunate fact of the matter is that if it is, he's just going to be let out again.
Mail with Christian on there, so it's either his name or it's mail theft.
He's got burglary tools there, so
that's a shame.
Any of you guys have a fingerprint scanner? I have the program.
Can someone go grab it and we're coming back with it?
I can go grab it, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What do you got?
Me and Trevor were in the turnaround. He spots this car. It's got black duct tape on the license plate.
All right, let's go have a seat right here.
Sit in the car, man. No, you're not. Sit in the car. Yes, I am.
Maybe you're right, because if he was going to get off on a traffic ticket, then that means they don't have anything that's outstanding for him.
Tries to carjack 3 cars. So, fuck this guy. And the victim has broken leg and what a bag.
Yo, based cop, let's go.
Sit in the car, man. No, you're not. Sit in the car. Yes, I am.
Tries to carjack 3 cars. So, fuck this this guy. And the victim has broken leg and what a bag.
Yo, we need 20 more just like him, bro. Yo, W first responders. Go get him, boys.
All right.
Ah, I see a captain. I see a captain. Hold on. I see a cap. See, I see a red hat. He's right here. Watch this right here. Oh, there he is. There he is. We found him.
All right.
I'll live. Made me nervous.
What's that?
Made me nervous, man.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 2 minutes. You're like, where's he?
Dude, I thought she was dying.
I used to, dude, I would have too.
She got hit so hard. I'll grab one in a minute when they're done with them. I wanted coffee, but that's not going to happen. Can you do me a favor? He knocked my glasses off, and they're so dirty I can't see, but I can't clean them because I have blood all over me. Thank you.
That's the only reason I came. After you measured them, he turned and you turned.
Bro probably end up with like weekend jail or some shit.
So Trevor lit him up and then foot chased him while he tried to carjack 3 people. He's over there being a bitch.
You know what the best part about the fire department being here is? Is now that they've got the person wrapped up and sent off in the ambulance, they just chilling until this mess is cleaned up. Straight up. They just gonna be chilling until the tow truck drivers come and get this garbage off the road. It's their responsibility now. All they gotta do is block traffic. They just chilling, bro.
Thanks, Dad. You're my hero.
He was a witness here. I got his information. And my company's got a camera in there, and so that camera shows everything that happened.
It wouldn't be any good if the drivers could. They'd get rid of them.
Right.
All right, I cracked the windows. I'm gonna have.
I agree with that. No. If you on a sidewalk, if somebody comes up to you, tries to rob you or scream at you, like let's say you're in a gas station, and someone walks up to you, gets in your face, and starts threatening you, you should just be able to pull your gun out and kill them. I don't want to live in a society where I've got to be scared to go to the gas station. That's my opinion. I think that if you want to cause problems in public and somebody caps your ass, then that's on you. That's on you, man. You did it to yourself. Maybe don't do that. I guarantee you'd see a massive plummet in crime if that started happening.
Here, keep an eye on him. Yeah. He told me he swallowed drugs, so.
Glad that gal's all right. She really took one heck of a head-on collision.
Oh, yeah.
That car is amazing to say.
That's the Tesla, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a Tesla.
Dude, those cars, I'm telling you.
Got a broken foot, and
those cars are something else.
Oh, Slipknot's in the other stream.
Man. Everybody did it, but we developed some good.
Hey, he told me he swallowed 2 grams of fentanyl. He's sweating profusely now. Just and there's a little baggie of crystal substance.
Okay, so impairment, most likely.
Well, yeah, I'm just wanting A to check on him, so I'll tell A.
This is her husband. When we know where she's going, can you call him and see where it's at?
So what? This dude had 2 grams of fentanyl and he just ate it?
Husband's here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
That's crazy.
But it's still eluding.
Once I finally got his legs, his arms are the hard thing to get. I usually put my knee up, push her head to the ground.
I'm fat, so I sat on him. There's a bunch of like mail in there.
He's got boxes.
Yeah.
He said his girlfriend broke up with him.
Guarantee he's got felony warrants. Who's in the
So they don't know.
Camry? Did you get it on a dash cam when we tackled the dude?
Oh, damn, the felony warrant thing may still be on the table, guys.
I did pull my phone out and I was like, dude, I gotta get a quick video of this.
My man. Appreciate you. If I remember right, he was like trying to get over the guardrail. I think he couldn't. Yeah.
Because his pants are so saggy?
He's probably just such an unathletic bum.
As chilly it is, he's sweating so much.
This has to be the base cop on the force. Holy shit, this dude is he's a beast.
Appreciate you. If I remember right, he was like trying to get over the guardrail. I think he couldn't. Yeah.
Because his pants are so saggy?
He's probably just such an unathletic bum.
As chilly it is, he's sweating so much.
He's got like 4 jackets.
Yeah, he does.
I'm on OT right now, so this is perfect.
Money, dude.
Perfect. Dude, I ran up here, I'm gonna be like, they needed all the help they could get.
Guys have like a little bit of water or anything? I think it's maybe a little bit too dry.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna get your fingers a little bit wet here.
Look at this guy.
We're gonna get you on the gurney so you go to the hospital, okay? You're gonna have to get out of the rig. We'll help you out if you need it. Hey, let's go. Move it. Oh, just kidding. I don't know his name.
Man, that Tesla did something crazy. Saved her.
Somebody's gonna have to uncuff him once he gets up.
All right, stand up. Let's go, dude. Stand up. Put some weight on your legs.
I bet he was moving faster than this earlier.
Just a little bit.
Okay. That's nice. Pretty bad.
Yeah. Don't run from the police. Yeah, I'm gonna undo your handcuffs one at a time. Your left hand is gonna come on handcuff, and this deputy is gonna hold it while I hold your right. If you move your hand wonky at all, you're getting another charge, and he might do something with your wrist. I don't work for his department.
He unclenched his fist and get a little easier.
Better to speed ticket, huh?
Make a fist with his hand.
What hurts, bud?
I was waiting for its load.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
We got him. Looks like that's his current booking photo for today. He's got pretty extensive criminal history too. So.
Why is it always the same? Why is it always the same? Immediately, CVS style fucking criminal history, bro. I can't.
With his DUI, it might be a
Fucking a CVS receipt style criminal history. That seems to be the go-to with these guys, huh? Maybe put them in jail and stop letting them out. That's our taxpayer dollars just sitting on the side of the highway like that, boys. That's our taxpayer dollars funding all this, just for them to stand there and deal with this freaking clown.
You got a bunch of warrants.
I haven't been on run yet.
No.
One more. That's why he took off. That's at least the first one that popped up.
Yeah, that so far.
Did he get out of there? He jumped out the window?
I'm guessing.
Holy shit.
There's a bunch of jiggle keys in there.
Hey, Trevor, come here for a minute. This is the best part.
Yo, he's replaying that shit like it's a fucking, like it's an instant replay, bro.
Fuck this dude.
Good squad, dude.
Oh, that's good times, bro. Fuck this guy.
After the crash, the suspect was transported to Multicare Auburn 24 Medical Center and was given the courtesy of being unhandcuffed after appearing calm, but that calm vanished when he slipped from his room.
Big fucking surprise. No way. Why did you even do that, man? No shot. Yo, dude. Why?
This guy.
After the crash, the suspect was transported to Multicare Auburn 24 Medical Center and was given the courtesy of being unhandcuffed.
What the hell did you think would happen? He just caused like 3 car crashes to get out of that.
After appearing calm, but that calm vanished when he slipped from his room. The suspect's sudden aggression triggers the single officer's body camera while actively struggling with the now naked suspect.
Oh my God, bro. See, what you gotta do is you gotta grab him by his ankles and drag him face first back up the stairs. That's what you gotta do with him. Grab his ankles and drag him face first all the way back up the stairs.
Stay on the ground.
No, I don't do the whole debating thing. That stuff would take too much time to set up. Not to mention, I'd have too many people just getting on and trying to say the N-word and stuff. I don't need to deal with all that. I don't want to get suspended on YouTube for that kind of stuff. There's too many bad faith actors that are gonna, play in good faith and then get on and then immediately cause problems. And that's just not worth it.
Sit on the ground. Sit on the ground.
Bro, that has to be the smoothest pavement I've ever seen.
Sit on the ground.
Ain't they got that damn rocky, gritty shit? Where's the hard pavement? Go do it in the road.
Turn around. Lay flat and turn around.
No.
On the ground.
Maybe at some point I'll set up some some videos where there's like a platform where you could like record what you're doing, or like so people send you money and then you like record like a cameo or something like that, right? And you just read whatever they say or whatever they want you to say. Maybe I'll do something like that at some point, but like I won't do it if I've actually managed to put money aside for an investor Because at that point, I'm probably going to get rid of the channel memberships because, like, it would be more beneficial if the goal is to get the money so that way I could live on the money and my family could live on the money, you know? My goal isn't to be so fucking rich that I've lost sight of where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd probably get a decent-sized house, but after that, most of the money I wouldn't even give a fuck about. Like, that's why I want to do, like, a lot of giveaways. Like, if I ever get, like, a partnership with Starforge, instead of them giving me and promoting my content on Starforge, I would probably just buy a bunch of Starforge computers and give them away on stream. Because I don't want to feel obligated to conform to a certain, like, criteria to give away stuff. I just want to be able to give it away randomly. I don't want to be forced to say things a certain way or do things a certain way. I want to do it the way I want to do it. And if that means that I've got to buy like $50,000 worth of desktops, then so be it. But that's mostly why.
1170.
1175.
I need backup. This guy ran out of the hospital. We're outside of the hospital.
1175, one floor.
I need backup. The guy ran out of the hospital. We're walking on 1st Street in Davidson. He's fully naked. He pooped on himself as well.
South Patrol 1175 is requesting backup.
We remain in division now. Just get him in there. Get on the ground.
Yeah, I can't really do that because, like, the thing is I've had a lot of people, some help me in my life, and a lot of people put me down in my life. That for me, I want to use the money to flaunt in front of the people that put me down, and be like, go fuck yourself, you know. And to the people that need help in my life, I want to be able to get them like housing. I want to be able to do things for them that I wasn't able to do before. Like I got my friend that's over in, I'm not gonna say where he's at. I almost fucked up, but like, you know, he finally got a job after this time. I want to be able to get him a house so that way the next time he, you know, ends up losing his job to some bullshit, then he won't have to worry about it, you know, it'll be covered. It's kind of my goal is like, you don't want to forget where you came from, because if you do, you forget about the people that were there for you when you had nothing. And I don't really, I don't know, I mean, I know that some people don't think that that's possible, but for me, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a, it's called a conscience, honestly. I mean, that's what it is, a conscience.
Mindy
White Power.
Come on, brother. Be respectful, dog. Come on. Appreciate that.
Be respectful, bro. Outside butt naked trying to run from the police again.
I can't breathe, bro.
Maybe you should have thought about that whenever you was running down like 7 flights of stairs, butt-ass naked, dummy. Now what you gotta do, Netta, you got him handcuffed. You gotta drag him back up the stairs face down. Elevators for people that don't work out and for people that aren't naked, so.
I'm in custody now.
Welcome back.
Right, we're in custody.
There we go.
Get up. Yeah, like I didn't tase you, man. After this taser.
There's a lot of people that have joined the Discord that aren't Discord users. I hate to break it to y'all. I don't use Discord either. I made the Discord because the power was out during a hurricane, and I made the Discord, and the Discord is the way it is now. I don't really use Discord like that either, so like, most of the features that the Discord has, I don't even know what to fucking do with them. I'm just like, hey, people are chatting, cool, there's no schizos in the chat, I'm good with that. But you ain't the only one, man, don't feel bad.
Bad decisions.
Me? I'm from Louisiana, but I moved to Texas whenever I was 16 because my mom was an abusive piece of trailer trash. She had pulled me out of middle school, so I moved to Texas in order to finish high school. At 16, I moved in with some family members that I thought gave a shit, but ended up throwing me out of their house midway through high school, so I ended up having to couch hop the rest of the way.
I had no.
But we did it, boy. Let me tell you something. We did it.
at all in there. By the time that I went out, since I was kind of like wrestling with him, my radio fell off and you threw punches and shit at me, bro. Huh? What is this?
I used to hate Texas. The weather here sucks wieners. Whenever I was watching people like John Oliver and you know, those kind of people that would only focus on one thing instead of both sides of the argument, I wanted to move out of Texas. My main reason was because I wanted to go somewhere where the cold is, because like I'm that kind of person that like to give you an idea, I keep the apartment at like 62. I wear this shit for the stream. The hoodie is for this, right? And it's for like you know, the stream purposes, but like for the most part, I could be butt naked outside in like 5 inches of snow and be doing snow angels. I love the cold weather, dude. Because like whenever you're hot, there's only so much clothing you can take off. But when you're cold, you can just keep adding clothing, you know?
Do you know my arm? Do you know my broken arm?
I don't know what you're saying, dude.
Do you know my broken arm?
If you have a broken arm?
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a broken arm, bro.
It's broken for sure.
Oh, you fell what, 3 times out of the stairs? What's your deal, man? You have a shit ton of warrants on you. Now you add this shit up? Really? You're 36 years old. You're a grown-ass man, dude. Just making really stupid decisions all the time, or what? How many times you gotta up until you learn? This is the shit that I tell to my kids, dude. My kids, not year old.
I'm probably never gonna move out of Texas. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought about it real hard, and I'm like, you know what? It sucks here. The heat is terrible. The weather is trash. But you know what? I ain't got to worry about being locked up because I called somebody, you know. And I can shoot anybody that enters my domain? Man, I'm not gonna give that up. And I can open and conceal carry without needing a license? Fuck, I'm not going anywhere, bro. I'm staying right here.
Which arm? Why do you say it's broken?
It's broken. I tried to get up a couple times. I felt it break.
I had a feeling he was gonna do it because he was looking at me all the time.
I definitely want to visit a bunch of places, though. I want to visit a bunch of places. I definitely want to go to Florida at some point. I want to go to a bunch of the states. I want to go to Alaska. If I like it there, I might not come back.
That's your fault, bro. Nobody told you to get up and run. You're 36 years old, dude.
After the suspect is done getting lectured, officers transport him to the jail to avoid any further reckless behavior.
Can you undo my seatbelt if we're parked? It's crushing my arms.
Alright, we're going to switch out cuffs, so do the best you can. Turn with your back towards us.
I'm going to help you out, okay? Just don't make it fall off. Alright.
Bro, what? He slipped out of his handcuffs.
Yeah, there was shit or something. Ugh.
Oh, no, okay, they took him off. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Kidding me?
Bro, I had that happen to me once. So it was during my time I was riding around with the ambulance during college to get my EMT. A dude was jacked up on a whole bunch of drugs. We get to the hospital, right? This dude is kicking and flailing around, and finally he gets quiet. And the next thing you know, all you hear is the water sound. Y'all know what sound that is. If you a guy, you know what that sounds like. He's sitting there pissing himself on the gurney. The dude that I was riding around with was like, man, come on, really? Bro must have had drank like a gallon. Dude, there was so much urine on that stretcher. It wasn't even fucking funny, bro. Oh my, dude blew through like 7 towels.
There's a bunch of them. Sounds like really visible, but when you wipe it, it's like... Sounds like a bio-clean job.
It's supposed to be off at 2:30, man.
Young 95
Your gown's falling off?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try and help you with that. It's tight. Will you get that leg out?
You mind if I grab onto you? Cool, yeah? Right.
Richard Vanderpool, 36 years old, faced arrest for vehicular assault, injury hit and run, resisting, driving on a suspended or revoked license, and failure to identify, and was found to have multiple outstanding warrants for other crimes. Following
Wow, big surprise. Big fucking surprise.
the suspect's attempted escape from the hospital, he was subject to an investigation of more charges for escape.
Bro, even whenever you try to defend some of these idiots, man, you just end up being disappointed.
And he is innocent unless proven guilty.
He guilty. Look at him. He guilty. You can take one look at his face and tell he's guilty.
Of law.
Bro over there doing that.
Taken to the hospital and treated for her injuries before being released.
Do you know where officers get blindsided the most? Because it's not in the crash, not in the chase, not even in the fight on the roadside. It happens in that deceptive moment when somebody suddenly seems subtle enough to believe they're no longer a threat. That's one of the hardest truths this job teaches, because danger is obvious. You can see it, hear it, and prepare for it. But when the screaming stops and when the suspect is lying in a hospital bed speaking softly and acting cooperative, that's when false confidence starts to come in. I used to walk into hospital details, and if a prisoner wasn't restrained, I cuffed them immediately. Some got angry, some argued, but that never changed my mind because I learned early that a calm face can hide a very active plan. Because sometimes silence isn't surrender, it's calculation. Hospitals can fool you. It feels orderly, bright lights, nurses nearby, and machines beeping, right? But the second restraints come off for treatment, everything changes. So officers have to think ahead, watch the exits, read movement, and position themselves before the suspect makes the first move. When you're dealing with someone who already risks innocent lives to avoid capture, assuming they've suddenly accepted consequences is not a risk that officers should take. Because the police work, the moment that looks the most harmless can be the one that rewrites everything that happens next.
Yep. Exactly. Yo, W Midwest Safety. W Midwest Safety. All right, boys, we rolling. I don't think the feature is active anymore for me to do the fish streams, so I don't know. As soon as they make it active again, I'll use it. But it's not active, so I can't really do anything. But I will see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. W Chitter Chatter, W Donos, W Jules, W Constant Viewers. Wait, let me get
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Make sure y'all stay safe out there. Stay friendly. W Gifted, by the way. W channel members. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being you. Keep being you. I don't want to have to pull you up and make fun of you at some point. Don't do that. Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. You never know. Like I said, check out all the channels. Check out the Discord. You name it, I do it. It's all there. It's just me, so I gotta get off and start editing and stop procrastinating. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, boys and ladies. Stay safe.
This ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell,